Welcome to the East versus West 15 press conference. Can we get a big round of applause for these amazing athletes right here on my left and right? The build-up is coming to the end. In less than 24 hours, all these athletes are going to step on the table and fight for championships, for their pride, for the victory. Today, we're going to learn a little bit more about them, see how they face off versus each other here. Right here next to me is new part of East versus West, Robert Baxter. Nice to see you. We have Kalina. We have legendary Malin and Evgeny Prudnik. Later, Prudnik will sing for all of us. He has prepared, I believe he has prepared something, most likely, that's going to happen later. Right now, I encourage everyone to get your pay-per-views. Support this amazing event. The buzz is real. This is, again, two-part press conference. First part will be here with me and all these athletes here. And the second part, Neil Pickup, going to take full control, bring in the main events for the night and talk with some of these athletes. We have 14 super matches. Robert, this time you're a little closer to the seat. You're watching this. How are you enjoying this event?
Great. Best event ever so far. I do. The card's amazing. We've got the best matchmaker in the history of arm wrestling. So yeah, it's amazing.
So, yeah. So, first match, we're going to go to the ladies. We have two ladies matches on the card. One is for championship. One is most likely to get closer to the championship. We have Brigitte Ivanfi. We have Irina Gladkaya. And I'm going to leave this to Malin to take control of female arm wrestling.
Thank you. So these ladies has not ever competed against each other. Irina, she's usually in minus 65 kilos, and Brigitta is usually in 70 kilo class. And they have never met before. But Ivanfi? Hi.
Hi.
How is your form right now?
Good.
Did you train a lot for this match?
Yes, I had 2 months to prepare, and then I found out that I could be here too. And I trained more at the table, mainly technical training, which helped me prepare extra.
Yes. And how did you train for this match?
2 months and 1 week for 5-day training day.
With the arm wrestling, or did you go to weightlifting?
Arm wrestling, more, some.
And do you think that you're going to beat her?
I think it will be an exciting match. I have been competing for 21 years. I know Irina, but we have not been at the same table before. This will be the first time. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And she is a strong and experienced sportswoman. I have all my respect for her. And I tomorrow made the right win.
Yes, that's good. And Irina, what do you think when you got to know that you were going to meet Brigitta in arm wrestling?
Ну, честно, я давно хотела побороться с Бриджиттой, потому что мы никогда с ней не боролись, мы в разных весовых категориях, поэтому я думаю, что будет нам обеим интересно.
If I'm being honest, I wanted to pull her for a long time because we never pulled, and it's going to be very interesting.
And how did you prepare? Have you also, like Brigitta, she has been now training because she was in the Worlds this year?
Yes.
And did you have time to prepare? Did you go to any competitions before this?
Нет, я нигде не соревновалась. На подготовку у меня было так же, как и у Бриджиты, 2 месяца, но она, наверное, все-таки была в более выгодном положении, потому что она все лето тренировалась и выступала на чемпионате мира. Вот, а я летом, ну так, просто поддерживала физическую форму. Но в любом случае за эти 2 месяца я все, что могла, все сделала возможное.
I had the same time, 2 months, but I think she was better off because she was in better shape because of the competing. But I did my best to get the best shape in 2 months that I could.
Yeah, we haven't seen you for a couple of years now out at the World Championships or the Europeans. Have you been training arm wrestling regularly like you used to, or have you been on a break?
Но, безусловно, я боролась на наших национальных чемпионатах каждый год. Соответственно, и круглый год я, в принципе, поддерживаю ту форму, в которой я нахожусь в настоящее время. Ну, плюс-минус она у меня одинаковая. То есть я все время тренируюсь.
She did nationals, and her shape is pretty consistent throughout the year. She tries to keep at the same level, basically.
Понятное дело, что мне, конечно, не хватает практики, но я надеюсь, что все получится.
I know I didn't have enough practice, but I know that I'll make it.
So you're gonna win tomorrow.
Я сделаю все возможное.
I'll make everything possible that I could.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you, girls. I wish you both good luck. And we move over to the first Featherweight East versus West Championship. We have 2 reigning WAF World Champions, Azat at 70 kilos, Daniel at 75 kilos. Both few months ago in Moldova won their titles in their categories, and now they're here at 70 kilos to face each other for the East versus West goal. I want to hear thoughts like how it feels to be here and to be just 24 hours from the match. Azat told me that this is his dream. This is his dream. Tell me about it.
Yes, it's a big dream than world champion. I now have a big dream. I come back home only the belt, only with belt.
You're here only for the belt.
Yes.
So
But we can show who win, I or Ustinov, only tomorrow evening.
yeah, only of course tomorrow.
Yes.
Only, yeah. But you are prepared to give your all to achieve this dream.
I prepared very well. I think I now strong than championship, world championship.
Okay, Daniel, I want to hear your thoughts. For him, this is a big dream. This is the first East versus West 70 kilo champion. So one of you will be the first champion. He said this is his biggest dream. Where is it for you?
Конечно, это тоже для меня мечта, как и мечта каждого спортсмена, находиться в кругу сильнейших спортсменов. Сюда каждый спортсмен приезжает за поясом, и я приехал сюда за победой.
Of course, for every athlete, it's a dream to be in a circle of the strongest pullers. And just as Azat, I came here to get the belt.
So you think you're coming down from a higher weight class to a lower weight class? Is that giving you advantage?
Да, я согнал вес в 70-ю категорию. Для меня это было не слишком легко, но к завтрашнему дню я приду в свою форму и буду готов побеждать.
It wasn't really easy for me to cut, but tomorrow I'll come in great shape and I'll win.
It's amazing that we have an opportunity of putting 2 reigning champions against each other to see who is the best and who will take the belt. I saw Azat competing on East versus West qualifier right here. He had amazing performance. And Daniel, we have seen him competing everyone, beating all the guys in his class. Well deserving. Good luck to both of you. Like everyone's very excited.
Thank you.
So we go over to someone returning. We have Okan Kochak, and we have super exciting Nugzari Chikadze. I want to ask straight away to Okan, where have you been all this time? We needed you.
Merhaba, iyi akşamlar. Pandemiden sonra uzun bir süre yoktum. 4 yıl süren bir sürenin ardından geri döndüm. Sakatlıklar ve yaptığım işle alakalı bir uzun süre kaybolmam söz konusuydu. Ama bu saatten sonra tekrardan geri döndük diyebiliriz.
He said, "Hi, good evening to everyone. I was away for 4 years after the pandemic because of my injuries and because of my job, but now I'm back." And he means he's really back, like for real.
Really back.
For real.
For real. The absolute force in 105 kilos. Nugo, are you a little bit intimidated from that guy? He was very scary arm wrestler when he was on top.
Have you ever seen me being scared?
No, that is true. That is true. Robert, you know Okan, you said you competed with his father for quite some time?
Yeah. Yes. So I know Kochak family, Attila. Attila is his dad. Competed for years with him. Great family. And looking forward to seeing him, Attila, his dad, tomorrow.
And we have a guy that actually competed versus Okan.
Yeah, I think it will be a very interesting match. I know both sportsmen, and both sportsmen are very strong, very endurance, and I remember Kochak in his time he competed with Zoloyev, very great, and he competed with me. I pulled with him. It's very powerful sportsman, and depends what shape he bring in this competition. He said he has a maximum shape now. If it's true, I think favorite is Kochak, but we will see. How many time you prepare for this match?
Tahminen 2,5 ay falan civarı bir hazırlık oldu. Maçtan bir ay önce haberim oldu. Yani maçtan bir ay önce konuştuk. Toplamda 2,5 aylık bir süreç. Ama hazırım.
He has prepared like around 2.5 months, but he said he was told that he was going to have a super match 1 month ago, but he says he's ready again.
I think we will see a very great match.
I want to hear from Nugo. Prudnik thinks that if Okan is back, he is the favorite. What do you think?
მე ვისურვებდი, რომ ძველ ფორმასთან შედარებით ბევრად კარგად იყოს, რადგან მე სუსტებთან მოგებას სახელს ვერ მომცემს, მინდა რომ ძლიერს მოუგო. და არ მინდა რომ მარტივი ბრძოლა იყოს, იმიტომ რომ აზრი არ ექნება, თუ ძველ ფორმაში არ არის, მარტივად მოუგებ და არ მინდა რომ მარტივი იყოს.
I hope he's in his best shape because I don't want an easy win. I want a good match. I hope he's in a good shape.
Okan, when I talked with Nugo, he told me that he likes to shock his opponent. He likes to beat them where they are strongest, so they're shocked that their strongest position doesn't work. Do you think he can beat you in the hook?
Bir ay önce konuştuğumuzda Nugo benim en iyi yerimin hook olmadığını çektiğimi söylemişti ama bugün en iyi yerimin yanlış hatırlamıyorsam basınç olduğunu söylüyor. Yapacağı maçın çekiş olduğunu söyleyip de en iyi yerimden yenmeyi demek istemesi biraz tabii Nugo'nun hala daha bazı şeyleri kafasında oturtmadığını gösteriyor.
One month ago in the podcast, Nugo said he thinks Okan is better in top roll, but now he says Okan is better in hook. So that means Nugo is not clear in his mind, he said.
საერთოდ მე არ მაქვს გაკეთებული აქცენტი მაყურებლის გაოცებაზე. მიყვარს როცა სპორტსმენს ვაოცებ და ოგუზანი არის ძლიერი ჰუკში და სწორედ ჰუკში რო ჩაუტან მინდა რომ თვალებში შევხედო და ის პირველი გამოხედვა დავინახო თვითონვე რომ გაოცდება რა და თუ ასე არ მოხდა შემდეგ ჩემ კოზის გამოვიყენებ ტოპ როლში.
I like shocking the athlete, not the watcher. And when I'm gonna hook him and watch him in the eyes, I'm gonna see him being surprised. And if it doesn't happen, I'm just gonna top roll him.
Amazing. I can't wait to see. We have the pit bull getting loose, and we have a return of Oguzhan Kochak. We all wanted to see this. 105 kilo class is absolutely stacked, full of talent. We're going to move over to another championship match. We have champion Artur Makarov going to defend his title versus Omer Kozukoglu. Engin said, I think a few months ago or before the World Championship, that if Omer wins WAF Worlds, he will be straight in line for the title. He did that, and now you are here. How does it feel to be on this stage and tomorrow maybe get that belt?
That was a first match on East-West. I'm younger than my opponent, but I feel good. I'm confident, and I think that I will win. I will do my best. That's all.
Artur, you have this young champion who's very hungry. Do you think he wants to win championship more than you want to hold on to it?
Я думаю, он очень хочет забрать мой титул, а я хочу его сохранить. Я сделаю все возможное, чтобы оставить его себе.
I think he wants to take my title, and I want to keep it, and I'll try like everything I can to keep it.
So this will be a battle of styles, most likely inside versus outside. The real question is how strong is Omer's arm, because his hand is very, very strong. We know that. Artur, sometimes you don't have a lot of time to prepare for matches. Did you have good preparation for this match?
Can you repeat that?
Does he have a good preparation for this match?
Да, я готовился 3 месяца к этому матчу, и у меня было достаточно времени подготовиться. Все, что я хотел, я все сделал. Как хотел потренироваться, я потренировался. Я, в принципе, готов к этому поединку. И я надеюсь, у меня все получится.
I had 3 months to prepare, and everything I wanted to do in training, I did. And I hope tomorrow everything goes my way.
Robert, I'll give you mic to you.
Yeah, very impressed with Omer. Young guy, all the tools to be a champion, and looking forward to his future, and wishing everybody the best. But Omer's a young, bright star, I think.
Like, how do you see this match going? Because you know Artur Makarov, you know he likes to pull more inside.
Yep.
This guy wants to stay on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, it'll just depend on how good Omer is at keeping him out of the hook, but it'll be interesting. That's why it's such a great matchup.
Two great champions. Yeah, two great champions are here, and they're going to face each other for the title. Omer, winning this title, what would it mean to you? Becoming the first Turkish East versus West champion. because it's a home promotion, right?
So that's why I'm proud of being here. I represent Turkey with Okan Koçak. So I'm working this event. I have been working this event for 3 months. I try to fix my weakness point, and I'm thinking that I'm ready for this match.
I wish you both good luck. We're going to go over to the next title match. We have two great left-hand arm wrestlers. We have Betkili Oniani going to defend this title at 95 kilo versus 85 kilo champion Oleg Zhok. Oleg, new weight class, going up the weight. Do you think you're giving some advantage to him?
Ну, я дам йому, думаю, хороший бій. Я хотів би захищати пояс 85 кілограмів, так як опонента ніякого претендента на її пояс не знайшли, тому я попробую свої сили 95 кілограмів. І, максимально зроблю все, що зможу. Не знаю, чи вийде, але постараюсь.
I'll try my best to give him a tough fight. I would love to defend my 85 kilos title, but unfortunately, I didn't have an opponent, so I decided to try myself into higher division, 95 kilos. I know it's going to be a hard match, but I'll give my best to give a tough fight. So we'll see.
Betkili, do you think he should come in heavier? He's weighing 85 kilos, 85? Yeah, around that weight. Do you think he should come in heavier for this match? Well, he has the arm of super heavyweight, but...
Olegi, რა თქმა უნდა, საუკეთესო მარცხენა ხელი არის ერთ-ერთი მთელ მსოფლიოში და ჩემი აზრით თავის კატეგორიაში უდავო ლიდერია და საინტერესო იქნება სხვა კატეგორიაშიც რო ვიხილავთ მის გამოსვლებს.
I think his left arm is in his weight class. His left arm is undisputed, and tomorrow is going to be a very interesting match.
Did you change something in preparation for this match in your training?
Ჩვეულ ფორმაში გავაგრძელე ვარჯიში, არანაირი განსხვავებული არ ყოფილა ჩემზადებაში.
No difference. It was just a regular training for him.
No, nothing. Yeah. That's Betkili right here. Oleg, did you train something differently in preparation for Betkili?
Ну, якщо в нього нічого не було такого важкого, то він не мати цей пояс, там 2, але він, якщо він тренувався і нічого особливого не робив, то я думаю, що він поїде без поясу. Я думаю, що йому потрібно було важко тренуватися для того, щоб в нього був той пояс. Я виграв не так давно чемпіонат світу, я виграв 85 кілограмів, я дуже багато тренувався і думаю, що я в хорошій формі на 85 кілограмів, але ж максимально зроблю, щоб поборотися в 95 кілограмів. Специфічні вправи, проти Беткілі ніяких не робив, але ж ті моменти, які в нього сильні, я також підсилив.
I didn't make any specific exercises whatsoever, but I competed on the World Cup and I won it. I competed a lot. I worked a lot. I worked really hard, so I'm in good shape. For 85 kilo category, for sure, I'm the best in the world today. But this is another category, so we'll see how it goes. Absolutely interesting for me. Absolutely interesting match.
Kalina, I want to hear your thoughts about this match.
Oh, of course, Oleg Zhok have best back pressure, I think, in 85 and 95 kilograms. I pulled with this guy, amazing arm. He don't give for you good grip, not do for you good grip. And he long time pull with, I think maybe he best top roller in this category, 85 and 95 categories. Oleg, so strong, so strong.
Betkili?
Betkili too, but my opinion, it's 70-30%.
For Oleg Zhok.
For Oleg Zhok.
Yes. His top roll will be too hard to deal with.
Yes.
But do you think it's going to be fast or a long match?
I think it's fast.
I think it's fast.
Because maybe it's long.
Not so good?
It's not so good for Oleg.
Robert, on East versus West too, these guys pulled first time, Oleg and Betkili. Are you excited to see them go again one more time? Last time it was very close match, very hard match, 3-1. Oleg won, but that was at 85 kilos. This time, 95 kilo class.
So I think with Oleg, he is, in my opinion, for pound, left-hander in history. Before his accident, I think he was pound for pound best ever. He's coming back, so I think he'll be very difficult to beat.
Betkili, everyone talks how great Zhok is. Do you think they're kind of overlooking you? They kind of not, like last time you competed here, you won so easily that everyone's like kind of, they just think you're strong. Maybe they underestimating you.
ჩემი აზრით ოლეგი საკმაოდ ძლიერი არის 95 კილოგრამი კატეგორიისთვისაც, მაგრამ ვფიქრობ, რომ თანაბარი ბრძოლა იქნება, რა ვნახოთ, მაგი დაგვიჩვენებს ყველაფერს.
I think Oleg is very good for 95, but the table will show the result.
Robert, one more time to you. Like, if this match stops, who do you think is the favorite?
Well, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I think Oleg is the favorite. If the match stops too, but I think it'll be fairly fast. But I think it'll be in a top roll with Oleg. But if it stops, I still think Oleg.
Prudnik, maybe you have something to say about this match, Oleg Zhok with Kilianiani?
I think in this match, Oleg Zhok is favorite because he has a left hand, special hand for arm wrestling. I pull it with Zhok and I know him. It's not comfortable on the grip. He has a good side pressure, has a good big power. He has a all for arm wrestling. And last time Zhok grow and go up, and I think now it's he has a first, maybe second step. First step was 95 kilo, second step, or first step 85 kilo, second step 95 kilo, and I think after he go up on the absolutely category and will pull like early, and he will be absolute champion of the world on left hand. And now he has a goal, prove it, and I think he has a good chance for this.
So you think that Oleg can be back where he was? Okay. Amazing match, two great champions. We have Betkili going to defend this title versus challenger Oleg Zhok. We move over to the heavyweights. None of these guys right now have belts on the table, but tomorrow one of them will have the champion belt. We have Ibrahim Sago and we have Rino Masic. Rino, this is the second time you're here fighting for the title.
Yeah.
How much it means to you to win this time?
Yeah, it means a lot to me. I mean, just being on the stage is absolutely incredible among all of these amazing athletes and competitors. And I mean, to win this title this time. So my first fight was against Ivan Matyushenko on the left hand, but to win this title on the right hand, I think, is the first step to achieving my ultimate goal, which would probably be just having both titles in the 115 kilo class, so left and right-handed. So one step at a time, and I think that will happen tomorrow.
Young champion came in and he's ready to go. Ibrahim, you said this was your goal from the start. Since you came here, you lost to Todd Hutchings, and you said, I want to get the belt. This is your opportunity for the belt. Like, what we will see tomorrow from you to trying to get that belt?
Ну да, я сказал, что я хочу пояс. Я появился здесь, в этой организации, можно сказать. Цель была, чтобы взять пояс. Неважно, в какой категории. Я сначала думал 105-й, потом у меня с весогонкой проблемы были. Я перешел в 115-й. Завтра, надеюсь, я уверен на 90%, что этот пояс будет у меня по воле Всевышнего. И я буду защищать его как свою крепость.
I wanted the belt, now I'll get it. At first, I didn't care which weight category it will be, but first I tried 105, but I had some trouble cutting the weight. So now I'm 90% sure. Tomorrow I will get the 115 one, and I'm gonna defend it like my fortress.
So, Rino, in your interview, you said the percentages that he said are different in your head, right? He said 90% he's gonna win.
Yeah. I think it's the same way in his head as well. He's probably the favorite in his mind, and in my mind, I'm the favorite, of course.
You're both pressers. At some point, you can switch up your styles. Ibrahim never switch up his styles, right? Is there sometimes, like, when you face a good presser, a little bit of, maybe not fear, but concern that you might,
Of course, I mean, Sagov is an amazing athlete, and the reason he doesn't need any other technique is just because he's so proficient and well-rounded at the press. So it's definitely a little bit concerning when you're facing someone who's so good at that one technique. And of course, your plan would be to, of course, try to avoid it as much as you can and kind of get him into an uncomfortable position where he usually doesn't go. So yeah, there is, of course, a little bit of fear, let's say, when facing someone like him. But of course, there are a lot of opportunities where you can take something and change up the match, and he probably would be able to win so easily because he's so one-sided with his technique.
So, like Ibrahim said, that everyone has an easy day because everyone knows how I'm pulling. It's harder for me to figure out what they are doing. Do you think it's going to be press straight from the start? Or do you think he will try to do something else at the beginning? Because Rino can pull multiple techniques.
Ну да, Рина может и верхом бороться. Я смотрел, наблюдал за ним. Но я все-таки думаю, что это будет пресс на пресс. Ну, так скажем, возможно, будет глубокий крюк. Кто раньше стартанет. А так, в принципе, да, меня все знают, как я борюсь. Сюрпризов нету. Возможно, в дальнейшем могу побороться верхом, топ-ролл. Есть травмы какие-то. Раньше боролся. А так, считаю Ирину очень сильным. В таком возрасте молодой чемпион на обеих руках. Это большое достижение. Для меня честь, если честно, побороться с ним. Я ждал этого матча.
I think it's going to be press on press, maybe like hook on hook, who can get first in the position. But maybe later on I will try to top roll, but now I have some injuries. I know Rino can top roll if he wants to, but for me it's a great honor to meet him because at that age, being at such a level, being a champion, it's incredible for him.
Rino, are you still 16 or no?
No, I'm 15.
15?
Yeah.
He's going backwards in age.
Yeah.
You're 19, 20 now?
I'm 20 now.
20.
Yeah,
How
now
old
I'm
are
old.
you?
34.
34.
34, yeah.
34 years old. So a little bit younger.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit younger. Reno has been impressive since he was 16. Robert, have you watched him pull?
I'm very impressed with Reno. His understanding of the sport, his ability to explain, his videos. I mean, I actually watch them. I'm very impressed.
Do you know something about Sago? Have you seen some of his matches?
Oh no, yeah, I've seen his matches. Yeah, he's a winner as well. So this will be a good matchup.
In your opinion, as an arm wrestler, these both guys prefer pulling on the press. What happens? Like, how do you see when you close your eyes, seeing these two guys pull? What happens?
Well, I think if it goes press for press, I'm a little bit worried for Reno, but Reno has other tools in his belt.
So you think Sago might be a little bit stronger? Reno has more tools there.
Yeah, I think in a press, he's a little stronger.
We have Kalina, who has actually pulled Reno.
On the left hand.
Yeah.
I like both guys. It's very good guys, my friends. And maybe last years I pulled with Reno. It's amazing arm wrestler. He have very big IQ in table, and he have amazing power. But Ibrahim, it's very fast guy, and have two same power. For me, it's match. It's 50-50. Very interesting match. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, спасибо. Thank you.
Prudnik.
Ibrahim has I think he has a better, stronger wrist than Masik. This fight will be maybe in the hook, or it depends what will do Masik, because I know what will do Ibrahim Sago, but I don't know what will do Masik. He can put his opponent in the bad position, for example, press without wrist, and Ibrahim should to pull like a top roller. He ready for this or not? To pull all matches like top roller.
Ну, я боролся со многими топ-роллерами, скажем. Я на это готов.
No. He will pull without wrist, and you will pull like top roller, and you will shoot to pull like top roller all matches.
Ну, я готов на это, если честно, да. Я готов, я это даже отрабатывал, скажем так. Вдруг что не так пойдет.
Because he is very quickly also and very smart.
Да, я
Endurance.
Знаю. Я знаю, но я не думаю,
ready
что
for this?
Ну, я не знаю, я не думаю. Если я хочу закрутить его и в то же время без кисти, как он это сможет сделать?
It's very interesting. Yeah, we will see what will be. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a top roll from that guy at all. That will break my heart. Oh, you already saw a top roll from Todd Hutchings.
After this match, Ibrahim Sago opened a new technique.
Возможно.
This is a very, very big match for both of these guys. 115 kilo title has not been used for quite some time. Devon Larratt was the champion. He relinquished the title. And previous champion is sitting right here. It's Evgeny Prudnik. Evgeny Prudnik, will we see you back at 115 kilos? You used to be the champion. Are you going to maybe take one of the winner of this match?
Yeah, I think I will back in February, maybe in 115, but I don't know with who exactly, and I will prepare already after this competition. I will start.
Very good. So we move over to another title match. And this is the big one. This is a rematch. This guy cleaned out the class that no one's left, and Vladimir was the best choice to come again. Of course, I'm joking. Vladimir's well deserving of another title shot. He believes he can win. Like, the question always is for me, like, how do you do it? David, like, how do you do it? Where do you find it? Like, are you trying to give us like a good match all the time, like absolute death war?
ჩვეულებრივად არაფერი განსაკუთრებული. სტანდარტულად ვიმზადები. არაფერი, ანუ შეჯიბრზე იმაზე არ ვფიქრობ, რაღაცა შოუდაუნ გადა, რაღაცა ის გავაკეთო, უბრალოდ ალბათ ამ თხოვა ესე ხდება რა. ის რომ ეს შოუს გამ და ასე შემდეგ ეგ არ ვფიქრობ მას.
I don't know. I just train. I don't even try to make a show. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know.
I just train. That's all I do. Vladimir, last time you competed, you showed you were amazing, but you thought that you didn't have enough time to prepare. This is, what is it, like year later, or maybe a little bit more? Now you had more. You had few matches, and you do feel like you prepared well to win David Samushe tomorrow.
Думаю, что вполне было достаточно мне времени для этой подготовки, и я думаю, что все, что мог, я сделал.
I think I had more than enough time to prepare properly for this fight and to do my stuff.
David, last time he said he didn't have enough time. Now he says he has enough time. Do you think that will matter?
ჩვენი პირველი მატჩი ადულად არ მომიგია, ნუ ანგარიში იყო 4-1, ვერ ვიტყვი იმას, რომ მე ადულად მოუგე, თანაბარი ბრძოლა იყო, მაგრამ რაღაცებმა გადაწყვიტა ეს შეჯიბრი. არ ვიცი, ყოველ შემთხვევაში ვიცი, რომ თული და დაძაბული ბრძოლა იქნება, სტილისტურად ერთნაირად წევთ ხელს, ხოდა აქედან გამომდინარე ვერ ვიტყვი, წინასწარი ლაპარაკი ალბათ უადილო იქნება ჩემი მხრიდან.
First time wasn't an easy match at all. It was a 4-1, but I fought hard. And this time, I don't think it's going to be any different. It's going to be a very hard and grueling match. But due to our styles, I think we'll put up a great fight.
Malin, I know you have some questions to ask to this amazing champion and this amazing challenger.
Yeah, so Vladimir, how did you lost the last time that you met? It was a great match. But how did you train differently this time to beat him?
Начал тренироваться за блоком, увеличил кардио, больше работал за столом.
So I was concerned on my endurance this time way more because that was my problem last time. And I focused on improving my endurance ability and a lot of practice on the table.
Yeah, and how you have won so many times, you have kept that belt. What does Vladimir have to do to win that belt from you?
არ ვიცი რა, უნდა შეეცადოს ძალიან ჩემს მოგებას. რა უნდა გააკეთოს გამძლეობით, თუ მომიგებს, ძალიან მალე უნდა გააკეთოს ეს, თორე გამძლეობით ვფიქრობ ვერ მაჯობებს.
I don't know what he can do to win. If he tries to win on endurance, I don't think it's going to happen. He has to win fast.
So you're not giving away that belt, are you?
Listen, if Mayoro wins 11 times, he has to take off socks to count it. Sorry, if David wins 11 times, he has to take off socks to count it. Socks, because he's running out of fingers. Don't worry about it. Kalina,
Okay. Samusha. For my opinion, this is best puller in East versus West organization. Yes, you're amazing. And I know how strong Mayorov, because not long time ago I pulled with him. He very strong now, very strong, and he have a fight with Samusha, and he win 1 round, but have prepare only 1 month. He have prepare 1 month, but now he really ready for winning title. For my opinion, 51-49. Yeah.
Robert, you have seen this amazing champion pull on this is like his, what is it, 11th event? 11th, 10 match, 11th event on East versus West. Yeah. And like last time he pulled Sasho, did you believe he could beat Sasho?
I have to say, I've been surprised how, no one has won like David Samuchia. I mean, he's 9 for 9. This will be, if he wins again, it'll be 10 for 10. Amazing. I mean, I can't believe it. I'm constantly amazed watching him.
Brunik, maybe you want to say something?
I see like Mayorov warned it about this match now, and wish him good luck in this match, because last time Samusha showed very great results. He grew each match, and my favorite in this match, Samusha, but wish good luck, Mayorov.
Listen, guys, this is like what we're seeing on the table right here with all these great champions. What David has done, no one has done, and it's hard to imagine that someone can do it now. He has beaten all the challengers, all the toughest opponents. Higgins right now thinking about opponent if he wins again, because that's how hard it is to find a good opponent for him. We just give him the best and he keeps beating them. Vladimir Mayorov is no joke, probably one of the biggest threats in 85 kilo class. It's going to be an amazing event. If you haven't bought your pay-per-view, buy your pay-per-view. 14 arm wrestling super matches is going to be live on pay-per-view on Core Sports. All the information, everything is in description. Now we're going to go to a little break, and we're going to continue with the second part of press conference. So don't go anywhere. Devon Larratt, Oleg Petrenko, and much more is coming later.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The press conference part 2 here at the Green Park Hotel. And I'm going to say, I've sat here many times before, but when I look to my right, I look to my left, the collection of athletes that we have got for this event is absolutely unbelievable. Engin Terzi, here we go, mate. It's about to come to fruition. We've already seen the first part of the press conference. The second part is stacked with champions just the same. And I know you're excited about what we're going to see tomorrow.
In fact, I'm excited for a few reasons. And one of them is because of hosting the best supercards in the history event. And the second one is if you realize that after East-West 12, it was East-West 13 and I was hospitalized, so I wasn't part of the press conference. And then the East-West was 14 was in Orlando, and I couldn't come there as well. So I missed 2 press conferences, so I kind of miss being here,
So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get underway, and the first match that we're going to talk about here in the second part of the presser is in the ladies division at 60 kilograms. And the champions we're about to introduce you to have incredible pedigree in the sport. We're going to start with Sweden. Carolina Pettersson, the Flame, is here. Just getting her microphone sorted there, looking proud and ready to go. Caro, big match here. Dimitrina is a girl you know so well, but this is a little different from where you guys have ordinarily been matched at. Ordinarily we see you at the EAF, we see you at the WAF, and we know what you can do there. This is a super match. This is where you live. You love a long battle. Do you feel like this format suits you better?
I feel like this format is definitely better for me. Yeah.
Is that because of your endurance?
It's both because of my endurance, but also because last time I met her, I did actually lose. It was over a year ago and a lot of change, but I feel like it will give me more options to adapt, and over the past 2 years I have become better at adapting through the match. So I think it could be beneficial for me.
Carolina, I didn't have time to watch all the interviews, but I just saw headline. It says, Dimitrina says that she hasn't been top roll for the last 9 years. I think she means that is that?
In the strap.
What's that?
In the strap. In the strap.
Oh, in the strap, yeah. What was your match with Ilishuna was in strap or no? In Malaysia?
Yes, with Ilyushina 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, that was the last time you get top rolled?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so any comment on that one,
My comment is that I have trained for this, and I do believe that if anyone under 60 kilo could do it, it could possibly be me. That's it.
So her next event, if it is Europeans next year, so do you think that she's gonna say, last time I got top roll was last November?
Possibly, yes.
So let's say hello to your opponent. Dimitrina, you've just been telling us that you have not been top rolled for a very significant amount of time. Tomorrow, you're going to go over 7 rounds, and we know that Caro is very good in endurance. Are you more concerned because of the duration of the match?
Dimi is not scared of the duration of the match. It's a 7 round because she training every day on the table, and now she have better endurance.
And I also wanted to just pick up on the point that we heard from Carolina a minute ago. She has improved massively. In the last 18 months, by far, stronger than she's ever been, and she has a lot of positive momentum in the sport right now. Does that concern Dimitrina coming into the match tomorrow?
she didn't concern about it because she's thinking now Dimitrina is in her best shape ever for top rowers.
Okay. So we have the best. Okay, Dimitrina is already multiple times world champion. Like she has been winning all the time. And in 2023 WAF in Kazakhstan, she actually beat Carolina. But after that, Carolina also improved a lot. So it means that we are gonna see best of Carolina versus best of Dimitrina. Is that the case from your side? As you said, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And how do you see your chances?
60-40 for me.
What was that?
60-40 for Dimi.
Oh yeah, that's because she doesn't like to talk big, but yeah, she sees herself. And how do you see yourself? But first of all, do you think that you are at your best shape ever?
Yes, I think so. I'm definitely better than I was the last time we met, and I have changed my training and done a lot of specifics. I took help from Yanis, and for 2 months I have been focused on this mission.
Yeah, that will be a great match, great match, and I will be just there to watch it. Yeah, and so let's go to the next one. You start.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the second match that we are going to talk about in this second part of the presser is a fascinating encounter between two world champions. The first, hailing from the land of the rising sun. He has been a dominant force in his home nation of Japan forever, and a man I know personally very, very well from battles on the table. When this man was at his best, he was known for a brutal, sideways, never say die attitude. And the man he will face is almost a mirror image of that right now. We're going to start with that man, and his name is Todzilla. Todd Hutchins from the USA. Todd, welcome back firstly, mate, and it's fair to say that you're riding the crest of a wave of success, a massive win for you out in Florida.
Yeah, thank you. It's a lot of fun. I like winning better.
Now, tell me what you know about this fella. You're usually a guy that does a lot of homework. Obviously, you're an engineer, you study the angles, you study the form guide. Are you concerned about the man sat opposite you now?
There hasn't been anything real fresh lately. Most everything's several years old. He's not a hard man to figure out. He leaves broken hearts everywhere he goes. People hit him outside. Yoshi stops it. He eventually works his shoulder in. He either presses or side pressures over. There's either a pin or a foul. I mean, his matches are all long. It's not a hard, only a fool's going to jump inside with him on purpose, but tomorrow he'll find out what kind of fool he's dealing with.
Yeah. But there's a devil on his shoulder, right? Do you believe that Yoshi can come back after the length of time that he's been out and give you a real challenge, doing what you do best?
Yes.
We're going to introduce Yoshi Kanai. Engin, I believe you got some questions for the man from Japan.
Yoshi, welcome to East versus West. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yoshi, how is your form? How is your shape?
Very good, very good.
Very good.
Very good. Condition, very good.
And what do you think about Todd Hutchins?
Todd Hutchins is very strong side pressure and very strong heart. Very strong heart.
Oh, he has very strong
yes.
heart and he has very strong side pressure. Okay, the last question I will ask you.
Yes.
Who will be the winner?
Me.
You will be the winner?
I win tomorrow.
Yeah, he is very confident after many years of absence. How about Travis? What do you think about this match? And
Well, yeah, first of all, thanks, Todd, for enlightening us with your comments there. We really appreciate the length in which you answered some of those detailed questions from Neil. But I think that for some of us that have been around for a long time, we understand the match that Yoshi and the great John Brzenk, we were there, we lived it, and if that form is there and Todd does leave that opening there at the bottom, then, it's going to be really fun for everyone to watch. However, it could be a certain quote that we heard at the last or 2 press conferences ago is that arm wrestling, there's a new level, and there's a chance that the level is new, and that, you know, the spear, at least one of the spears, is Tadzilla. So it's going to be incredible if Yoshi can make that not happen. But I think that most of us in the world think that, you know, this is a good match for Tadzilla, even leaving that opening a little bit. That's kind of his forte as well, too.
Can you tell us what you think about his chances? Because you think that he's going to win, right?
I mean, listen, I reside in the United States of America, so as soon as you set the match...
Do you expect...
As soon as you set the match, I'm 60-40 with the USA guy. Then you tell me the guy he's arm wrestling hasn't been active for the last 5 years at this level, maybe 10 years, to be the level that wouldn't be needed. It sounds like a Cinderella story. So, Todd Hutchins, most likely, I think in everyone's heart here, is probably a 95% favorite. I, as a person that have been around arm wrestling for a while, understand that there is a lane and there's some heart that exists in this man over here that I have seen. If that happens, then kudos to you, Mr. Terzi, because the card is already amazing. If something there special happens, it just makes the card even more special. So I wish both of these guys good luck.
Okay, I will shortly add how I set this match. I don't have we don't speak the same language, and I asked to his friends and to ask Kanai if he would come back. And he said that he has some lower back issues and he's not planning to. This happened like 3 times. And then suddenly he has reached me through his friend. And he said, I want to pull Devon Larratt. And then I said, Yoshi, he has a world title match against Petrenko. And don't you think that it would be a really tough, start? And he said, no. I said, how about someone else? He said, no, he will wait for Devon. And then I tried my chance, and I thought that, it would be someone strong enough that Kanai would consider. And I said, how about Tatachin? He said, yeah, that's worthy opponent, And so that's how I set this match, yeah. Yep.
Todd, listening to Travis's comments there, it's fair to say you've been facing a bit of a who's who of the younger generation. You faced Ibrahim Sagov, who's on a tear right now, young guy. If you get into a habit of pulling these guys as old as yourself, mate, Yoshi Kanai, you've also got another older man challenging for the 105s. There could be some really big matches for you in this division now.
I better hurry up before they all retire.
He's not getting any younger, right? You should catch him already.
No, they're not. I got a year or two before I think they're over the hill, and I have to go back to the 20-somethings. So,
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second match that we're going to talk about is going to be a banger. We move on to the next one, and this is also unbelievable and features a newcomer to East versus West, who you at home may not know about, but he has been on the highest accolades of this sport for quite some time. A towering top roller who aims to challenge a man who's on the rise. Georgi Tortiev takes his bow here, East versus West 15. One of the most exciting top rollers in the world, Engin. This guy is a real dark horse.
Yes. Georgi is, especially against the hook pullers, he's very, very effective. When he loses, he usually loses like someone who is a top roller. And that same applies to Irakli. It is impossible, I think it's impossible, to hook him, Irakli. But when he loses against a top roller. But Irakli now says that he made his wrist so strong that it will not be the case again. And so we will see 2 of the best top rollers in the division against each other.
And Irakli Zidakashvili, everybody talks about their evolution in the sport and that they get better event after event. This guy really seems to.
Yes, for sure. Irakli is becoming very dangerous, and I think that I don't know. It will be a very tough match, Neil. It will be a very tough match. I don't know how the match will go because I talked with Tautiev as well. Tautiev is also very, very confident. We can ask first with the Georgi. Georgi, how do you feel? How was the preparation? How is the confidence?
Все замечательно, все хорошо. Подготовка прошла стабильно. Все подготовил, все свои углы, которые нужно было. Вот, завтра посмотрим. За столом все будет понятно. Вот. Переживает парень, сидит тоже, вот, видите. Видите? Нормально, все хорошо, чувствую замечательно себя.
I work my all angles. I feel great. The guy over there is getting kind of worried. Tomorrow at the table, we'll see the results. I feel incredible.
Irakli, you're back again, mate. And today, we went out for some food, and you walked past this man, past Travis Pageant. And he said to you, easy day here, easy day. Do you believe that this is an easy day?
Yes, of course.
So you heard
100%.
You heard the comments from Engin that when you lose, where your vulnerability is in the top row. And few people top row from the B side as well as this man.
არ განიხილება დამარცხება და არც გამივლია თავში მსგავსი რამ რომ უნდა დავამარცხდე და ასე რომ არ ვიცი ტოპ როლის დამამარცხებს თუ სხვა რამით.
Neil, I cannot answer to that question because there has never been a moment of me thinking about my defeat potentially against Tautiev. So there is no way I will be defeated. So I cannot answer the question how I may get defeated. So I'm sorry, Neil.
Now, we've seen some surprises from you, Irakli. When you lost your wrist, everybody used to think that the match was over. And then the match with John Brezink, and you show that you've got a few more tricks up your sleeve. Can we expect something similar tomorrow if you did lose your wrist to Tautiev?
ასეთ ლიგაში და ასეთ ძალიან მაგრამ კლავჭიდებთან უნდა გქონდეს სხვადასხვა არსენალი და ყოველთვის რაღაც გამოსავალი უნდა ნახო გამარჯვებისთვის და ასე რომ გასაკვირი არაფერი არ იქნება რომ სხვა რამე გამოვიყენო ვიდრე ჩემი წერტილი.
Considering the level of the event that we are witnessing every time we come at East versus West, the competition is so high, Neil, that your opponents are extremely well prepared, and so you should be. And obviously, coming here only with one game plan is not going to help you all the time, especially the elite arm wrestlers and elite opponents. So, of course, I have plan B, C, and so on. And no doubt, if I decide to switch some things up, if I need, or if I just try to toy with the opponent, for sure I may reach to the different techniques.
I would like to ask you, Dennis. Dennis, Georgi Tautiev versus Irakli Zirakashvili. How do you see this match?
Я понял. Ну, Георгий у нас, получается, на соревнованиях первый раз. Ему, наверное, сложно будет адаптироваться. А Иракли тут уже такой боец пораженный. Много раз выигрывал. Конечно, Георгию будет тяжеловато, но, думаю, он справится. И будет поединок интересный. Не знаю, кто выиграет. Но надеюсь, что прям Георгий выдаст нам хорошую борьбу и зацепится за победу. Будем за него болеть.
For Georgi, it's first time at East versus West. On the other hand, Irakli is a very seasoned fighter. But I hope Georgi prepared his best game. He's show us the great fight, and he will try to take the belt.
Georgi, do you want to add anything? Do you have a last message for your opponent? He looks very confident.
Ну, я на самом деле, когда узнал, что буду бороться с Ираклием, я очень обрадовался, потому что я уже заранее заведомо знал, что будет не совсем сложно, не совсем тяжело. Вот. Думаю, выйду, легко выиграю и поеду домой себе спокойно. Вот. Он сказал, что будет что-то пробовать, что у него уже есть какие-то варианты, если вдруг я ему открою его кисть. Но если раз у него мысли такие есть, значит, он переживает, правильно? Значит, боится за свою кисть. Поэтому он лжет.
I was waiting for an easy East versus West match, and when I learned it's Irakli, I got very happy because that's how it is. And if he has any plans to go without the wrist, it means he's waiting for it, and he's worried about it.
Good luck, good luck.
What was that, Irakli?
He said good luck.
He says good luck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Irakli, you said that this match is a little personal because you think that he talks too much. Is it a bit personal? You wanna like, you feel like you want to give him a lesson or something?
და მოდი ასე ვიტყვი, რომ ამდენი წელი აქ იმიტომ არ მივლია და ამდენი იმიტომ არ ვიბრძოლი აქ, რომ ეს მომეპოვებინა და ჩამოსულიყო ვაფასებ, ჩემთვის ყველა კონკურენტი, რა თქმა უნდა, ერთ-ერთი გამოწვევა არის, ასე რომ ვთქვა და ყველასთვის ისე ვარჯიშობ, რომ წინ წავიდე და რაღაც ფორმა არ შევინარჩუნო და იმას ვფიქრობ ახლა, რომ ისეთ ფორმაში ვარ, რომ ერთხელ ჩამოსული ის თენდოს სპორტსმენს ეს კამარი არ გავატანო რა.
Well, according to my experience that I had gathered at East versus West competitions, I've been doing a lot of hard work, sleepless nights, and I did all this training not for just to hand it over to the newcomer at our competition. This is the toughest stage. It cannot get any harder. Opponents are picked against each other so well that there is no easy way to say I'm gonna defeat opponent easily. But for sure, what I know is that all those sleepless nights will not gonna go in vain and blown by the wind. There is no way he's gonna take my title. No way.
Very, very confident as always, but Irakli Zirakashvili has a nasty habit of backing up exactly what he says. What a match that is tomorrow. Two master top rollers meet. Zirakashvili tries to defend the title against Georgi Totiev, an exciting newcomer. It is on. And we move into the men's super heavyweight division. And we start with this man. He looks like he's been crafted from rock. Every time we see him, he gets bigger and more scary looking. Georgi Zeranov. We've never seen him bigger, Engin. And this guy's making a real case for climbing the ranks and getting a shot at the top spot.
Until yesterday or 2 days ago, probably 2 days ago, I didn't know what was the score between these two. And I asked them, and they said that 4 times Vitaly Laletin won in the WAF, and WAF, yeah, because they can't pull in the Europeans. He's from Kazakhstan. And 3 times Zeranov won. Yep. So these guys are actually head-to-head, you know, in their amateur career.
Yes.
In the WAF. And now we see Laletin, in my opinion, stronger, better than ever.
Yeah, told us today he's the heaviest weight, 140 kilograms of Vitaly Laletin.
And you know, usually he looks like skinny, tall guy, not anymore. When you look at it from backside, you can see his lats, like triangle, you know, that is, and his arms are so long, but still it start to look really thick, unlike before. Yes. Yeah, the same with the Ivan Matushenko. He didn't look, and now he just really, like, every time I look at him, I look at him one more time. So they are getting stronger and stronger. And from other side, we have Georgi Zeranov. Every time I shake hand with him and then I hit his back, he doesn't move, my hand bounces back, you know, every time. So he's like such a solid guy.
So let's introduce these guys and hear from the men themselves. Georgi, your most recent win against Rivas, you went into the match as an underdog. Many people believed that you would not win that match, and you did so incredibly impressively. It's fair to say, again, I think you're starting here in the mind of most people as the underdog. And yet, as we just heard from Engin, your record with Vitaly is very strong. Do you feel like you're an underdog? Or do you feel like you're the favorite here?
На самом деле, у меня ощущения нету, что я андердог. Я думаю, что примерно у нас шансы 50 на 50. Но по общему мнению обывателей и многих спортсменов, да, я выгляжу андердогом. Я так не думаю. И не то, что не думаю, я хочу, чтобы мы показали очень такую конкурентоспособную борьбу, именно чтобы была рубка, чтобы было это интересно мне, Виталику и всем остальным.
I don't really see myself as an underdog. I think it's more of a 50-50, but if we listen to the crowd and athletes, it's Vitaly's like a big favorite, and I really hope when the match is on, we will show a real fight, really close one. For he himself, he thinks he's not an underdog.
Let's introduce and hear from Vitaly Larratt. Vitaly, you have a winning record, but it's a narrow winning record. And we're seeing a bigger version of Georgie than we've ever seen before to match your own stats. Do you believe that this is going to be your most difficult match to date in your arm wrestling career?
Ну, Георгий всегда был большим, никогда не был маленьким, сильным и большим был всегда. Меня его размеры не пугают, не таких еще на своем пути встречал. Но поединок в любом случае будет очень интересным. И как хочет Георгий, мы его покажем красивым.
Well, George has been huge all the time. He's not like he didn't get bigger anyhow, only right now. He was always huge. But I had even bigger guys in the past, so I'm not worried about that. I feel confident.
I wanted to ask you about the duration of the match. 5 rounds. We know that in the past you had incredible endurance, but as you've got bigger, has your endurance dropped a little bit? Do you find it harder to go for a long period of time and you're now more suited to top-end strength?
Ну, с набором массы, конечно, выносливость стала слабее, хуже стала выносливость. Но я стал сильнее. И я думаю, что в этом поединке мне выносливость не пригодится.
Of course, while getting bigger, my endurance got a little bit worse, for sure. But I became much stronger, so I think that's going to be enough.
I want to ask a question to Georgi. Georgi, we know that your opponent, we know what he's going to do. He will do what he always does. And did you come here with a few game plans, or you are focused on only one way? Like, do you believe that there are a few different ways to beat Larratt? There are chance for that, or you think that there is only one way to beat him and that's the way that you choose?
На самом деле, да, у меня несколько способов, но основной способ это то, что рука посередине и рука сбоку, возле подушки. И при том, я в противовес Виталику хочу сказать, что постараюсь сделать все, чтобы ему пригодилась выносливость, но так как я чуть-чуть меньше его и немножко, думаю, сейчас выносливее, на это я тоже делаю ставку.
I have one main tactic, it's hand in the center and then hand to the pad. And to contrary with Vitaly's words, he said his endurance will not matter. So just because of that, I will make it matter. And because I'm a little smaller and my endurance is a little better, I think I'm going to bet on that as well.
Okay, so let's go to Hermes.
I think this fight, the most important thing is it will be the endurance.
So you are saying that basically Dizarno will stop that match?
I think maybe in the end of the
last round?
Yeah. depends of what he want to do about the technique. Because
Okay, where do you see that he has chance? Which way do you think that he has chance?
only top roll. If he will do some hook position, he will do big mistake like Morozov. I think.
Okay, so you are saying that Lalatin is not hookable?
It's not?
Hookable? No.
For me,
So
it's
there is
impossible.
only one way to beat Lalatin, which is outside, in your opinion?
For me, yes.
Yeah, but for anyone?
For anyone, it's impossible to go on the hook.
So nobody can hook him?
I think no.
Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
And it will be super fight for sure, but I think Lalatin is the favorite.
And let's go to Artem Morozov. Artem, what do you think about the Zarano versus Lalatin match?
Всем привет. Вообще, я вот пока вы разговаривали, я думал, что скажу, потому что знал, что вопрос мне прилетит. Я не хочу кому-то отдавать предпочтение, потому что, ну, во-первых, Гога мой земляк Георгий, я за него болею, как бы. Но я не хочу отдавать ему предпочтение, потому что Виталик меня выиграл. И если получается... А я считаю, что никто меня сейчас не может выиграть, кроме Виталика. Получается, если Гога выиграет, то Гога тоже сильнее меня. Мне как бы обидно будет. Да, невыгодно, да. Поэтому тоже 50-50, 50 на 50. Но я буду у Гоги в углу. Ставлю на ничью, пусть перебарываются еще раз, когда я выиграю Виталия.
It's very hard for me to choose a favorite because Georgi is my countryman and Vitaly is the only one that beat me, and I believe Vitaly is the only one right now who can beat me. So I really hope it's a tie, and it's end up in a 50-50, and then they're gonna go again. He doesn't want to choose a favorite, but he will be in Georgi's corner.
Вот такие пироги.
Match, and this is an important match and super heavyweight match. So I would like to ask the opinion of Kirill Sarchev as well. How do you think about this match? Your countryman Lalatin versus Georgi Zaranov from Kazakhstan.
100% it will be Vitaly. Yeah, 100%. Top roll, he's a taller, good stamina, you know, good endurance. I think it will be like 5-0. Yeah.
Do you think that he will do the same thing that he did to Morozov?
If it works, why not? Why he need to change something? Yeah, if it works, he can do it every time, every match.
I mean, will it be a dominant match or it will be a war?
It will be dominant war. Yeah. With all respect to his opponent, you know, with all respect, because here is top of all of the world, you know. It's a top level, guys. It's like top 10 of the world. Yeah.
You are basically saying that there is no shame of losing at this level.
No, no way. It's a great honor to be here, you know, between these guys for me.
There is another thing I would like to ask you while you are sharing your opponent about Lalatin versus Zaranov. When are we going to see you here, and who would you like to pull against?
Yeah. I'm already here, and I'm open to discuss our match. Yeah, probably I want to have a match against winner of the match, Brian Shaw against Eddie Hall. Wow. Yeah.
This made that match even more exciting, because that is a match that, but we need to ask them, of course, but they both look like they are interested. What do you think about this, Neil, since you train Eddie Hall?
I think it's fantastic. I think getting guys like Brian, Eddie, Kirill involved in our sport is fantastic. We've seen Larry Wheels, Leonidas Arcona come over, progress in the sport and bring new eyeballs. We're going to see many, many more with guys of this strength pedigree coming in. It brings in real strongman fans, real strength athletics fans from around the world. And it's exciting times for the sport of arm wrestling. And a massive thanks, Kirill, for looking at our sport and for bringing yourself over, mate. It's wonderful to have guys of your level of strength in arm wrestling.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a match that one is. Larratt and Zeranov, it goes down. Remember, if you haven't already got your pay-per-view, all the information is in the description. Get it bought right now. And light up the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you think about the results of these matches that we're going through here as we move on to the next one. It is also featuring two very, very big boys. And I can tell you, the super heavyweight doesn't get much more exciting than when you've got this kind of athletes. USA versus Georgia. We've seen it before, but these two guys are in incredible condition, and I've got a point to prove. Monster Michael Todd of the United States of America. Gennady Quikvinya of Georgia. Look at the eyes of these two athletes saying, you can feel the intensity coming off this table.
That's incredible. I mean, they both look like bomb ready to explode. You know, they both feel like, I mean, if we didn't have arm wrestling rules, probably they would clash, you know, physically. Seriously, probably their heart is the half of their body weight. You know, they both have incredible courage, and they will fight. I mean, both of the athletes the same. You may bring them 1 centimeter to the pad, but you still can secure the victory. They both are fighters, and they both can fight in different ways. It's incredible. Like, I organized this event, and all of the matches are incredible. But like, with respect, I say that if I was allowed to watch only one match, probably I would watch this one, because I for sure know that it will be a war.
There's something special. There's some romance around this match that is truly unique. And you look at the story, you look at the nuance surrounding this match, it's unbelievable. Gennady has been out of the sport for a little while, wants to get right back into the reckoning. Monster Michael Todd from the United States of America, we've seen how focused he's been recently, and we're going to start with that man. Mike, welcome back, mate. You're looking serious and ready to do this thing.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here. I don't really have a lot to say. If you've kept up, you know that this is about something way more than just me, right? I like Gennady a lot. I have great respect for Gennady. There's been a path laid out in front of me. I have very big goals. To achieve those goals, that path must go through Gennady. And that's what I'm going to do.
Now, Michael, this match is going to take place over 5 rounds. You spoke to us about your last match against the Golden Dragon and the fact that you are unique and you would outlast him. You'd take him to a place he'd never been before in terms of the level of fatigue. You did it. You backed it up. If there is a guy that can match you in that environment, that can match the heart, the desire, it could very well be Gennady Quikvinya. Does that concern you? Does it excite you? Just walk us through what's in your head right now in that respect.
I just told you this is about something bigger than me. I have no pressure, no anxiety, no stress. I'm just ready to arm wrestle.
Monster Michael Todd, you can see how important this is to that man. Let's bring in Gennady Quikvinya. Gennady, welcome back to East versus West. Welcome back to Jurassic Park. The super heavyweight division has never been more exciting, more stacked than it is right now. You faced this man before, but he didn't look like that. Do you believe you're in for a different experience tomorrow night?
პირველ რიგში მივესალმები ამ ყოფ საზოგადოებას, მივესალმები ჩვენს მაყურებელს. დიდი მადლობა ინგინს კიდე ერთხელ რომ ესეთი დიდი ტურნირი მოაწყო, დიდი მადლობა რომ მომცა შანსი რომ კიდე ერთხელ მაიკი ლავამარცხო და გავაგრძელებ საუბარს.
First of all, I'm very thankful for everyone watching this, to the viewers, to the athletes, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity to defeat Michael again.
მე ერთი ჩემ კონკურენტს იმას ვეთყვი, რომ ნუ ექნება იმის იმედი, რომ მე ოპერაცია მაქვს გაკეთებული, რა თქმა უნდა, ვარ მომზადებული უმაღლეს დონეზე. ის იმედები, რაც აქვს, რომ შეიძლება გენადი მე ვერ იბრძოლოს, არ არსებობს. და მაგისგან განსხვავებით მე პატარით არ დამიწყია. პირდაპირ მაგას დავეჯახე კარგ ფორმაში როა ეს არის ვაჟკაცობა და ასე ვიბრძვი ზოგადად ცხოვრების მანძილზე მე.
I just one thing, Michael, don't have a hope that I just had injury. I am a man. The first match I have, I instantly have it with you, and this is what bravery is, I think.
Gennady, if you were going to pick an opponent to come back against, if you had any kind of injury concerns, Michael Todd is probably the worst possible choice because he's going to take you into deep water and we know it's going to be a hellfire match. How confident are you that you can last the duration against Mike in this form?
რა თქმა უნდა, ჩვენ ვართ სპორტსმენები პირველ რიგში. ხო და სირთულის ამოხსნა ზოგადად უკეთესია ჩემთვის, ოპონენტს არანაირად არ შევცვლიდი, იმიტომ რომ არის ბოლომდე მებრძოლი, რანაირიც მე მიყვარს, არ თმობს არც ერთ პოზიციას და იბრძვის ბოლომდე, მაგრამ ამისთვის ვარ ზუსტად მომზადებული, რომ ვიბრძოლო ბოლომდე. თუ შეძლებს, არ ვიცი, ვერ შეძლებს, მე მაგას ვიძახი, თუ შეძლებს და დამამარცხებს, მე ჩვეულებრივად მიულოცავ, მაგრამ მაიქს მინდა რომ აქვე იმედები გაუცრუო, რომ უშანსოდ არის.
I would never change this opponent. This is a perfect opponent for me because this is the man that I respect. This is a man that fights till the end, and he shouldn't have any hopes of defeating me. But even if he does, I'm just gonna walk up to him and congratulate him. But he should not have any hopes of defeating me tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, two unbelievably focused athletes ready to do this thing. Remember, the link is in the description for East versus West 15. I want to bring in another North American legend who's very familiar with both these athletes right now. The Beast, Travis Pageant. Pretty exciting match coming up here, mate.
Wow. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, rarely can you give out the match of the day bonus, whatever that bonus is. You can probably go ahead and give it to these two guys right now. Rarely do you get an athlete that's so dynamic, that has so much charisma and showmanship and talent and heart and soul and all this stuff. And, you know, Gennady represents all that stuff, but I will tell you that there are two of them here. And the path that I see and how proud we are of the Michael Todd that is representing the United States, I believe that this is the best Michael Todd that we've ever seen, and from the size of him, from how dedicated he has seemed here. And I know it's a cliche to say that I'm stronger than I've ever been, but when I'm around him, I feel that way. So I can say that the United States is super proud of the way he represents us, and I believe that Michael Todd will win tomorrow. And I'm sure it's going to be an uphill battle, and I'm sure Gennady's going to ensure that it's the match of the day. But make no mistake about it, all the North Americans here today look, I think we're going to represent well.
And
შეჯიბრის მერე დავილაპარაკოთ მე დაშენ.
We're gonna talk.
What did he say?
We will talk after this one. We will talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you, Dennis, about this one.
Ну, значит, когда узнал то, что будет такой поединок, конечно, рассматривал варианты, какой Майкл будет, какой Гена. Когда только сюда приехал, понял то, что Майкл набрал прям очень хорошо видно. И будет очень тяжелый бой. Гена, я увидел на каком-то расслабоне, ходит, улыбается, веселится. Надо собраться и дать бой. Поединок, я не понимаю, как он завершится, 50 на 50, но будет очень интересно. Я чувствую, что Майкл прям заряжен на поединок. Прям увидел то, что он прям тяжелый, будет сложно очень Гене. Так что победит сильнейший и удачи.
When I saw Michael, I saw a focused man in a completely different shape. He looked incredible. On the other hand, Gennady looked very relaxed. He was having fun, smiling. He thinks maybe Gennady should focus up a little bit. But on the other hand, he would say it's a 50-50 match. He's not sure how it would end, but he's sure it's a great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, another opinion I want to get on this match. I mean, let's be honest, this match is quality. And if you're talking about quality, you've got to bring in Hermes Gasparini. Mate, what do you think? You got Mike, you got Gennady.
I think it's 50-50 because last time he won Gennady, but this time I think Michael is better shape.
By the way, Hermes, Gennady is looking at you very angry. He's like be careful what you are saying.
Yeah.
He's like, after Michael, you are next.
He told me before. I don't know Gennady is recovered, fully recovered about his injury. About technique, I think Gennady, he already know to beat Michael, but I think Michael will change some technique in the match.
Do you think that outcome will be about the technique or is about the power?
Endurance and the technique, yeah. Okay. It will be a very long match for sure, for sure.
You said 50-50,
yeah.
and looks like the winner of this match will face you. And who would you prefer? Are you have any worries about these guys?
I think the both pullers.
But one second, just tell right now what you tell me privately, what you think your chances. Because otherwise, I will correct you. I will remind you what you told me privately.
Yeah, one moment.
One moment.
Moment. I think they have the same style because I need only if I will have the match. I need to climb to take the wrist and to go in the press. And for me to do this is very easy.
For which one? For both of them?
For both of them, yes. But
see, right now they both look at you.
Tomorrow we will see the shape.
They both look at you very angry.
Tomorrow we will see. We will see. I can't wait to see this level, really.
Gennady, any answer there? He said it will be very easy if you beat Michael.
ისე ლარატთანაც იგივე ეგონა როზევით აზრებოდა, მაგრამ ერმესის მაჯას დავინახე.
Don't speak about Lara. Speak about our match. I crushed you like in nothing.
ძალიან ცუდად, ძალიან ცუდად წაგივიდა მაჯა.
Another time we break your wrist and I will press you on the pad.
The wrist was very bad against Devon. We should not talk about that.
No, I didn't hear. What?
No, he said that we saw the wrist, his confidence of climbing up and pressing against Devon. His wrist easily went away.
He with Jerry, he lost.
შენ ადრე რო შეხვდი, რაღაც ფსიქოლოგიურად ისე ვენდეტებისთვის არ ვიყავი მზად რაღაც. ეხა ახალი რაღაც შევემუშავე. მთელი კვირა შეგჭამ. შენ ჩემამდე ვერ მოხვალ, ვერც საუბარში, ვერც ვერაფერში შეგჭამ, გაიგე? სცენამდე რომ მოხვალ, შენ დამარცხებული იქნები ჩემთან.
Our first match, I wasn't so mentally prepared, but this time I'm gonna eat you for the whole week. You will not match me anywhere. When you come up to the table, you'll be completely morally crushed.
I gotta say something.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're talking about that
Michael.
match.
Go ahead,
That match
Michael.
isn't happening. I'm just gonna let you. That might be later down the road.
Yeah, go ahead.
But the next match is me and Hermes.
Michael, შენი უთხარი. მე რა თქმა უნდა, ჩემი ეხა ბარიერი ხარ, შენ. მე თუ გაგწდები და რასაც ვფიქრობ, უეჭველი რო გაგწდები, ამასთან მომზადების დიდი პერიოდი მაქვს. ამას ფიზიკურად პრობლემები აქვს უკვე რა.
When I'm gonna go past you, Hermes has like a lot of problems because I'll have enough time to get prepared for Hermes, but you should give him your word as well.
Exciting times.
შენ უთხრას თავის.
Good moment.
Good moment.
You should like say your words to Hermes as well, Michael. He thinks you should talk to Hermes as well.
I'm not naive enough to look past this man. Apparently he is.
Okay, so looks like everything is understood. Let's go.
Absolute quality. Thank you very much, Ms. Gasparini. You can always rely on the Italians to just put that little bit of a finer touch on things. I love it. Absolutely love it. Just warming up.
The pressure in that triangle, Michael, Hermes, Gennady, it was tense, really tense.
As Monster Mike said, exciting times. Ladies and gentlemen, that is coming tomorrow night. Remember, it's all in the description. Get it now. Tomorrow night it goes down. Monster Michael Todd of the United States of America, Gennady Quikvinya of Georgia, head-to-head. East versus West 15 tomorrow, guys. And we ain't done yet. What about this for a match to follow on? We have got Alizhan Muratov. We have got Ivan Matyushenko. But there's a difference. Ivan Matyushenko doesn't usually look like an underwear model, but he does now. Ripped to the bone. We've never seen him in better condition. Obviously, he's taking Alizhan very seriously. Left-hander for the title, 7 rounds. Wow.
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe, because we have been following on social media, but now it's happening. It's happening. And I will tell you, before the Sasho versus Samusha match, I thought that Sasho was the favorite. When I saw Samusha, I thought that it will be very hard to beat him whenever I saw him. And this time, like Alizhan played some mind tricks. He was on the scale, was showing 120 kilo. And today he actually weighed, fully clothed, 105.5 kilo. And before...
Let's talk about that, because you look across at this man, and there is no fat on his body, and he must be sneaking under there. You look at him, and if you told me that that man weighs 115 kilograms, I'm just not having it. He looks so much bigger. Look at the size of Matyushenko.
I have never seen him like this, and today, all day, every time I see him, I look at his arms again and again, you know. So this is one of those matches that on the paper look different than how I see right now in person. I'm not saying Ivan is the favorite, but I don't think that, because on the paper, everyone thought that, like, not everyone, but 75% of people thought that Alizhan wins. Right now, after I saw them physically, like here, right, face to face, I think it's exactly 50-50 match.
Now let's introduce the guys and hear from them. First of all, Ivan Matyushenko, mate, we spoke earlier today. We met down at Monica's across the street there, and you told me that you believed that, yes, you can win, but it will come down to control. Just give a little bit of an explanation to the people watching at home and online how exactly you intend to control this explosive puller from Kazakhstan.
Well, I think that he's stronger in his move. Well, I believe that he's a bit stronger in his move. His side pressure, his move is more powerful. But I believe that I can have the opportunity to stop him with my pronation and wrist. So if I manage to do it, I think I will have chances.
Now, when we were in Dubai at the King of the Table, you felt like you were an underdog stylistically in this match. But, as we spoke about a moment ago, you look like you're focused, you look like your left arm is bigger than it's ever been before. Have your feelings about the match changed now? Do you see yourself as an underdog, or do you see yourself as at least a level?
No, that's about the same. I thought before it was about 50-50, and I think now it's 50-50. So we'll see.
Alizhan, welcome to the show, mate. A very, very difficult opponent sat opposite you. In some ways, he has similarities to yourself. This is a man that likes to finish things quickly. Is that what you see happening tomorrow night?
Добрый вечер, друзья. Да, мы когда договорились насчет армфайта, было ясно, что будет нелегкий армфайт. Из-за этого стал укреплять свои сильные места еще больше. И вроде бы все сделал как надо, что задумал, ну, доволен своей тренировкой, но также думал, что абсолютно будет 50 на 50. Нельзя было ничего предвидеть. И желаю успехов.
First off, hello to everyone. And when I learned that this match is on, I started working on my strong angles. And I think it is like exactly a 50-50. So good luck to both of us.
Wow, he talked a lot. It took 3 seconds to translate. You're doing great. Yeah.
It's really, it has to
Good
be
job.
fast. It has to be fast.
And so let's go to Travis, and as one of the best left-hander in the history.
Yeah, I think that it's important that, you know, left-handed arm wrestling be on the map like it is. I couldn't be more excited to see this match. I think it's a tale of things we know and the things we don't know. What we don't know is how good Alijan is against the very best super heavyweight and super heavyweights in the world. What we do know is Matyshenko was so close to being the left-handed super heavyweight champion. So I think that, listen, for left-handed arm wrestling, this is the tip of the spear. These are the two most talented athletes. If you combine both athletes and you get all the energy from both of them, this match is going to be absolutely amazing. I couldn't be more proud. I'm anxious to call the match. And yeah, it's, listen, Ingen Terzi, East vs. West 15, this is absolutely incredible. I've been looking around, there's at least 8 of these matches that would, in any of our lifetimes, be the main events. And to me, for a left-handed arm wrestling competition to be so important in a card that is the biggest card in the history, it just says a lot about these two guys. And good luck to both of you. I'm a super fan of both of you.
Thank you, and I would like to ask our current super heavyweight champion, Artem Morozov, and his opinion. One is his countryman from Kazakhstan, and the other one, he just had a super match in Dubai for the world title. So let's see what he thinks.
Ну, здесь я считаю, что фаворит Алижан, потому что он намного, я думаю, сильнее физически. Иван, конечно, он более техничный, более умный, ну, как спортсмен. Но Алижан у нас тоже опытный, ну, и на его стороне сила. Поэтому я думаю, что Алижан здесь, может быть, 70% фаворит.
I think Alijan is the favorite because he has the advantage in physical strength. Ivan is, of course, more technical, smarter, but I think it's a 70-30 for Alijan.
Artem, you said 50-50. You said 50-50 before.
Ну, это чтобы тебя не обидеть было.
It's so I don't make you sad.
What's that?
It's so, before he said 50-50, so he doesn't make Ivan feel bad.
Oh, okay. So he didn't want you to, yeah.
Why do you do it now?
50-50 это если вы зацепитесь, понимаешь? Но если Алижан просто взрывной, сильный, если вы не зацепитесь, то 70-30, все.
Okay, so Alijan is so explosive, it's gonna be a 70-30, but if it stops and Alijan gets Ivan gets in and bites him, then it's a 50-50.
Oh, okay. So he thinks that Ivan is the one that needs to stop him.
Да.
Yeah, but Ivan is also is known to be a very explosive puller, and you know that very well.
Я не могу судить свой матч с Иваном, потому что у меня тогда были проблемы серьезные, поэтому мне сложно.
I can't really judge by my match with Ivan because I had very serious problems that match.
About health, injury?
Нет, chest and
chest.
elbow.
Oh, okay. Alijan, who is more explosive? Who is faster? You or Ivan?
Насчет скорости много кто комментировал. Многие комментируют, что Матюшенко быстрее. Мне как бы без разницы, кто быстрее, кто, как сказать, не быстрее. И в любом случае здесь важную будет роль играть крюк, ну, сила жесткая. Из-за этого здесь, мне кажется, старт ни к чему. И вот так вот.
I don't think the explosiveness and the power of the goal will really matter. I think it's more of a battle of a strength. Even though a lot of people say online, like, Ivan is much faster than me. I don't think it really matters.
Okay, so this is about the strength. And let ask this to Denis Ciplenko, who is known to be the best left-hand puller in the history by majority of the community. How do you see this match?
Ну, я наблюдаю за спортсменами, за их подготовкой. Смотрю за Алижаном, как он рвется, искру в глазах вижу. И в данном поединке прям вот я сценарий понимаю, то, что, как это все будет происходить. И вот у Алижана есть такой, значит, взрывная сила, которая вот в данном случае на стороне Алижана. Я думаю, то, что ну, если Ваня справится, значит будет интересно с этим взрывом. Ну, да, может быть, ставлю я на Алижана, на победу Алижана, но будем болеть за Ваню. Я надеюсь, что он зацепится.
I follow both of them. I can see the Ivan's shape. I can see the sparks in eyes of Alijan to go be better. But I feel like I will root for Ivan. Maybe the explosiveness was Alijan a little bit too much. But I will definitely be rooting for Ivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted excitement, look no further than this card. That match is ridiculous. You heard it from Travis Page, and the prominence of a left-hander in this card shows you exactly where the sport is heading. And as I said a few moments ago, we ain't done yet. One more match. Engin, where to begin with this one? 105 kilograms for the right-handed world title over 7 rounds. Only a few months ago, we heard Devon Larratt say that he would drop weights and come for the belts. Many people felt like he couldn't do it. Up to a month ago, he was 40 pounds over the weight limit, and it's been something of a battle just to get here, yet here we are. And tomorrow night, he goes for the title, and the man he's got to take it from, Oleg Petrenko, is an absolute animal. He's looked incredible in his last outings. Doesn't get more exciting than this, mate.
Yeah, first of all, Devon to try to get his 3rd world title and belt is an incredible achievement. You know, it's incredible, yeah. And he's 49 years old, and him to lose, as you said, I think, as far as I know, he lost 42 pounds. And when we had the podcast, I thought he couldn't. He couldn't, because he was walking. I thought he couldn't lose the weight, but he lost the weight. And now he's gonna pull against Oleg Petrenko. Oleg Petrenko impressed us by his victory over Ongarbayev and then David Dadikian. So I have no doubt that Devon is pulling the strongest 105 kilo right-handed guy in the world, no doubt. And I have never seen Oleg Petrenko this big, even his neck and everything, he just looks huge, so strong. I don't think Devon will be at his best, but so the answer or the opinion about the outcome is totally up to how much Devon, like how much power he lost and how much he will recover till the event. That match can go either way, in my opinion.
Let's hear from and introduce the athletes themselves, starting with this man. He hails from Ukraine and is a reigning champion, Mr. Oleg Petrenko. Oleg, wow, this one is exciting. And as Engin said a moment ago, you're bigger, stronger than you've ever been before. And interestingly, David Dadikian spoke about how powerful you were. He was shocked by your strength. If Devon has lost power, do you believe that you're going to be the stronger man in this match tomorrow night?
Всім привіт. Так, я зараз в найкращій своїй формі, набрав на цій підготовці ще плюс 4 кілограми до найкращої форми попереднього разу. Так, я впевнений, що я зможу перемогти Девона.
Hello to everyone. Yes, I'm in the best shape ever, and I'm pretty confident. I'm sure I'm going to beat Devon this time.
Now, Oleg, you've faced some very technical opponents, and you've run through them. We saw you beat Kirdagali Ongabayev with ease. It looked comfortable. But the man you're going to face tomorrow is a different kind of tricky. Are you ready for what the man in the green hoodie will bring?
Ну, у мене є декілька варіантів, як я буду боротися. Я думаю, що моя перевага в тому, що я можу боротися по-різному, в різних стилях.
Well, I'm a very versatile athlete, so I don't know exactly for now, but I might use different techniques for this fight. We'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oleg Petrenko, we are going to move over to the man who is hailing from and representing Canada, the soldier boy Superman from the frozen north. He said he would go after all the belts. 105 kilograms, Dev. Here we go. Tomorrow night, it begins.
You know, I'll start by apologizing for my arrogance, but the truth is, yeah, you have that belt in front of you. I remember I gave it to you. But if you really want to be honest, the truth is that I've been the world champion at this division since probably 2008 with a small break while I was injured. I've probably been the world champion of this division, just not had to defend it. You are the first person that I've come back for in a long time. You're doing very good, Oleg, very good. But this division has always been mine. I have been the world champion at 105 since 2008. I will defeat you the same way I defeat everybody. You will be no different than anyone else I've faced. I will stop the match. I will bleed you out. I will make you feel helpless in front of everybody. And please, I know the camera's on me right now, but look at this young champion. Put the camera on this young champion. Now, I simply refuse. I refuse to have the image of SpongeBob SquarePants be our champion. I cannot have it.
Я думаю, ти краще більше їж, щоб ти хоча б зупинив мене в кінці, там, в 7-му раунді, на секунд 3-4.
I would just basically recommend you to eat more and more, that at least you're able to hold me for 3 seconds longer.
So you're saying that you won't quit, right?
Я не буду здаватися, точно. Можливо, ти захочеш. Після 4-5 раунду, коли зрозумієш, що шансів немає.
I'm not going to quit. Don't even wait for that. I think you will. You will try to. Round 4 or 5, we'll see.
Perfect. So you won't quit then. So when the match stops, you will fight like a warrior.
Ти просто хочеш здатися і просто виглядати бійцем, але
тебе немає шансів. Я так не думаю.
I don't think so. I think you're wrong.
No, I'm not asking if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I'm saying what you're telling me is that hypothetically, if the match stops, you're not a quitter. You're a warrior and you're going to stay in the match. Is that what you're saying?
Якщо матч затягнеться, то ти не той, хто просто так здасться, а буде боротися до кінця.
Так, звичайно, я буду боротись до кінця, але я думаю, що цей матч не буде затягуватись. Він буде дуже швидким.
Of course, I won't quit, but I don't think we'll go to the match. I think this fight will be very, very quick, and it will end up for you so quickly.
I hope for your sake that's the way it is. And I'm glad that you've taken the time to think about it and examine the possibilities that you'll get to showcase your bravery. You know, I can't help but wonder if you've taken lessons, all the lessons from the past.
Я думаю, ти покажеш свою храбрість, але я тобі задам пару уроків.
Добре. Буду з задоволенням чекати.
Okay. Sure, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, I'll be... young Petrenka, it's going to be so nice to teach you a lesson. So nice. Ti medi prograjesh. I will crush you. I will crush you, Petrenka. I will crush you in front of all these people. I will destroy you. I will bleed you out. I will make you quit. In the end, Petrenka, you will bow to me. You will bow to me.
Добре, а якщо ти завтра це не зробиш, ти будеш вибачатися переді мною після поєдинку?
Okay, if you won't be able to do that tomorrow, would you say sorry to me?
Say the last part again?
If you are not able to do that, would you say sorry to me?
Sorry? Sorry for what?
Would you say sorry to him?
What do I have to be sorry about?
If you are not able to do what you say right now.
Like sorry that you beat me? Is that what you want me to say?
Would you ever?
Listen, I hope you beat me. I just think it's like impossible. Like, yeah, look it. I know that you somehow have convinced yourself that you can beat me. I'm like twice your size. You're very small. I am not in your division really. I've only come to visit and take your belt.
Я просто сюди приїхав і хочу забрати твій пояс.
Ну так, я теж сюди приїхав, щоб його захистити і поїхати з ним в Україну назад.
Well, and I'm here to keep my title, to get my belt, and to go back to Ukraine.
Okay, listen, Petrenko, the best thing you can do, I will give you your new job. You will be the custodian of the 105, okay? I will go and I'll do my thing. I will go and I'll pick people from the 115, the super heavyweight, and when anybody can beat you, maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll come down and visit Irakli. Or maybe Georgi Tautiev. But you can clean up all this 105 division, and if anybody can beat you, then I'll come back.
Якщо ти когось можеш перемогти, тоді я вже прийду і переможу тебе.
You can be my number 2.
Ти можеш просто бути моїм номером 2.
You can come to Canada, I train you, I teach you.
Можеш приїхати в Канаду, я тебе можу потренувати, дати тобі пару уроків.
Добре, я обов'язково приїду в Канаду, але спочатку переможу тебе, а тоді поїду до тебе тренувати.
First I'm going to win you tomorrow, and afterwards I'm going to come to Canada and to give you a couple lessons there.
You can come to Canada, I will teach you, you can go back to Ukraine, and you can teach all the young Ukrainian children how to arm wrestle. Okay, I will make Ukraine a better arm wrestling nation. You're welcome, you're welcome. You are welcome to come, I teach you.
То ми вже і так кращі.
Well, Ukrainians are best in arm wrestling today, so we don't need your assistance at that point.
Hold on. Who was the last Ukrainian I faced?
Він питає, хто був останній українець, з яким він боровся?
It's Prudnik. Okay? I taught Prudnik a lesson. Easy.
Прудник був не в формі просто тоді. Дав шанс.
No chance? Hey.
Well, Prudnik was in a terrible shape. That's why.
Yeah, terrible. Terrible. Hey, what about Dennis? He's Ukrainian. Is he Dennis Ukrainian or is he Russian? I don't know. I taught him a lesson too.
Денис просто тебе вже один раз знищив і другий раз дав шанс.
None of you guys
Щоб
know
не
how to
було
arm
травми.
wrestle. You fucking Ukrainian guys are dumb. Okay, you're strong. Okay,
Well-
but you have no idea how to arm wrestle. No
Well,
idea.
Dennis destroyed you in the very first
Dennis?
match. He
Are you
destroyed
kid-
you.
Hold on. What
He
did you-
destroyed you.
Hold on. Whoa, whoa,
Remember
whoa, whoa.
5-1?
Hold on. What did you just say?
Dennis destroyed you.
Dennis destroyed
Remember
me.
your match?
Let me tell you something.
The first match.
Let me tell you something. Dennis destroyed me 2 years after my surgery. I'm ready to pull Dennis anytime. I'll pull Dennis tomorrow night. I'll pull Dennis tomorrow night. Dennis, what do you say? I'll beat Petrenka and then I'll beat you. I know you've got a bad hip. We can do hip surgery and we can do arm surgery. No problem. Petrenka, you can take him to the hospital. You can all go together. 2 broken arms, 2 surgeries, price of 1. Turkey got great medical. Great medical.
Devon, I heard so much pain in your voice, and I'm wondering if you will be number 1 in the world, the strongest one. And you know what? I guess we never know.
You know, Kirill, really happy to have you in arm wrestling. Happy to have you up here at the big table. Okay, a legend of strength like yourself. A smart man. A smart man. Who is going to train you how to arm wrestle?
Dennis.
Oh my God. That's funny, right? Hey, come on. Hey, you're going to pick, you're going to pick Dennis? You got, when you go to Russia, you got Georgi Taudiev. You got this guy right. You're going to pick Dennis to teach you how to arm
For
wrestle?
sure.
Dude, that's like if you want to become a physics fucking nuclear like builder of whatever, and you're gonna go to the retarded class in like preschool to learn how to do that. Okay, Dennis is a strong guy, but let me tell you, he's the dumbest guy at this whole table.
Okay, we can make a bet.
Yeah, we can make a bet.
You can train the Brian, and the Dennis will train me.
Hey, how about this? How about this? I'll train who?
Brian Shaw.
Yeah, I'll train
If he will win,
and then we
or
both,
Eddie Hall
then
if
we
he will
both
win.
pull. I'll pull Dennis left-handed, and Brian will pull you.
It's not make you honor, make a match with Dennis right now. He's off season.
You know what? It's so great that all the fans of Dennis defend him like he's a broken
It's
dude.
not.
I just want to hear.
I don't want to try to defend him.
I
It's
want to
true.
hear from Dennis. Is Dennis really that sick? Because I remember many inspirational words from Dennis. Many inspirational words.
No inspiration. It's true. I helps Dennis with his health. Try to find the best medicine. Try to find the best doctors. And he off season. In the next year, we can discuss.
Okay, so in the next year, we do it.
Yeah, sure. But we
Okay.
can start with our bet,
Listen, whenever you're ready, okay, listen, I'm giving you the opportunity. We could do it tomorrow night. If he wants to go all crazy again, anytime. Anytime. You know what? I'll tell you something. You should train him. That's actually the better arrangement.
First, I will beat your guy.
Okay,
And then I will beat you. Okay?
Brian's not
That's
my
the
guy.
deal?
Brian's not my guy. I'll help Brian, but look at you got a problem with Brian. Number 1 strongman versus the number 1 power lifter. That's a good match. That's a good match. You're in trouble. I'll tell you right now. You're in trouble.
Me
That's
in
gonna be a
trouble?
problem. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You're in trouble. You're in trouble already.
In front of you, I keep my word, in front of you. Because what's the price of the men's word when you make a gift to Dennis?
Say it again.
What's the price of the men's word when you make a gift to Dennis, the hammer of the legacy, yeah? And then give it back.
Okay.
Actually, we
hold
bring.
on a second. Do
Actually,
you believe the words that you're saying right now?
Actually, we.
Are you telling me that Dennis is so fucking dumb that he doesn't know what that hammer meant?
You say him.
Are you saying that Dennis didn't know what that hammer
him. You say to him. You can
you
do
telling me
whatever
Dennis
you
doesn't know
want
what the
with this
legacy hammer
hammer.
is?
You tell him you can do whatever you want with this
Hey,
hammer.
Dennis, hold the mic. Are you telling me you don't know what the legacy hammer is? It's just drink your water? Like pretend like you don't know what you had in your hand? Okay, listen. People think I'm the bad guy because I called out Dennis. Dennis hold that hammer for 6 years. Morozov, Vitali, Levon, all should have their names on it right now. It sits in Dennis's basement. It's a sin. It's a disgrace.
Devon.
You want to defend him? Listen, Team West is coming to destroy the two of you.
That's good. That's good. I want to ask to Travis, what do you think about this match, Petrenko versus Devon?
Unfortunately, Devon's comments are spot on. So the truth is that he's not in this weight class. The guy's one of these freak superheroes that can go to different weight classes and still win. He has been focused here for the last 3 years, absolutely just taken over our entire sport. And I thought that him losing the weight, and when I saw him this morning, I thought he probably had 10 kilos to lose, and he told me he already made weight. So it all spells like a complete disaster. He's going to control the match eventually. If Oleg is as good as we all think he is, then round 1 and round 2, you will get your money's worth. But make no mistake about it, the best arm wrestler in the building is the guy to my right here, Mr. Devon Larratt. So, you know, it's a shame. It saddens me to let it be true. But listen, the triple champ says what the fuck he wants, and he already let you know. He's going to destroy that class for the next 15 years of his life. So get out of that class, or make sure, Ingen, that you give him matches probably in the 253s and the supers is probably a better place for this freak.
You know, before Armies, I got to say, I see you chuckling over there, Dennis. I see you guys laughing between each other. Dennis, I want to know what's so funny, for one. And I also want to know where it was. What, Dennis, you can't even look at me? You see me, Dennis? You see me? What was it that I said that was so offensive to you? What was it? What did I say to you that was so offensive?
It's a joke between us. And why are you so angry?
Why am I so angry?
Why are you so angry? The person who feels that the true on his side never will be acting like you, you know? Be so angry.
Yeah, I'm angry.
We're calm,
Okay,
you know?
yeah,
We're just calm, we're laughing.
You want me to tell you why I'm angry?
Yeah?
You want me to tell you all the reasons that I'm angry about
Yeah.
Dennis? Okay, all right, we can say the hammer.
Okay.
Okay? The hammer, okay? We can also say the entire course of our last match, the entire trajectory of our last match. And then I can say from here, this whole thing about Dennis, his return again. You call me out, Dennis, in the right hand, okay? I come, I fight you. All I hear is crying from your fans, crying and whining from your fans, talking about how, oh, you couldn't beat a prime Dennis. Look at you, Dennis. Look at you. You call me out, you make excuses, you talk about how you're not even ready. You tell me when you're ready, Dennis, I'll beat your left hand too. Tell me when you're ready.
It's crying from It's crying from his fans, not from him. Be honest, okay? It's not his word. It's his fans try to protect him.
Look,
that's the deal.
If
you know?
Dennis is sick, Dennis doesn't want to fight. Stop bothering him.
We just need the time. I'm telling you before, we just need the time.
The words that I have heard from Dennis's mouth, I would rather die than stop fighting. This is the Dennis I know. And for him to dodge me and avoid me and not want to fight me, that's not the Dennis that I know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So why, Dennis, why will you not fight me? What is it, some kind of a group decision? It's not that fucking complicated.
So basically he's saying that you said just a little bit too much
bad things, and he just doesn't want to
Listen,
get anything deal.
You want to start things, Dennis? You want to call me a clown?
Девон,
Okay?
а зачем тебе с ним бороться? Давай со мной зарубимся. В чем проблема?
Okay. I don't even think I need a translation. Morzov, what do you say? You say you're the fucking big brother now? Is that what you're saying?
He's saying like, why do you need to pull Dennis? Pull me.
You want to put the Infinity Gauntlet up? You want to let a little 105 guy have a chance at the Infinity Gauntlet? Is that what you're saying?
Давай, смело, смело.
Be brave.
Oh, you want to do it tomorrow night? Give me a chance at the Infinity Gauntlet?
Давай,
Is it
давай.
that easy to get a match for
Давай.
the Infinity Gauntlet just like that? Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Look it. You want to give me an opportunity? You want to give me an opportunity? You want to give me an opportunity? I'll take that opportunity. Sure. Yeah. No problem.
So Ertom, he's saying,
No problem.
Ertom, he's saying, do you want to pull tomorrow night? For
Yeah.
your title?
You're saying you want to be a tough guy? You want to put up the Infinity Gauntlet? Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
He says yes.
Perfect. Perfect. I will do it. I will pull you. I will take that thing. I will take that Infinity Gauntlet. Just you want to give me an opportunity? I'll take it. I'll take that opportunity. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will do it. I will get on the table and pull you afterwards for the Infinity Gauntlet.
So that is the
Artem, you really
far as I'm
want to pull
concerned-
tomorrow? You want to pull Devon tomorrow?
Да, я готов с ним бороться, даже
Just like
несмотря на то,
that.
что я сегодня
Just like
тренировался.
that. Just like that. I got myself a match for the Infinity Gauntlet. I do that. I will pull you tomorrow night. Right after I fucking whack that guy.
Я готов с тобой бороться, даже несмотря на то, что я сегодня тренировался.
I had a hard training session today, and I'm gonna pull you anyway. He has a hard training session today, and he's gonna pull you
Listen,
anyway.
I just weighed in at 105. I was damn near dead this morning, okay?
Поэтому я и согласен. Успокойся, хватит орать.
And that's why I agree.
That's why what?
That's why I agree. That's
Perfect.
because you weighed
So
105.
no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Hey, Dennis, how you like your little brother stepping up for you? Hey, good job, Artem Morzov.
Why are you talking about the weight class from the condition of Dennis? You know?
What?
You try to pull with Dennis tonight, like say
will
like, hey,
fight
Dennis.
Listen.
You know his condition. You know he
You know what?
he hurt his left
I
foot.
haven't heard it from Dennis. I haven't heard it from Dennis. All I hear is Dennis's fans talking about how great he is,
It's
and then
not
in
a
the
fans,
same
it's
breath,
it's
they
Dennis
talk about
right
how
now.
he's so weak and fragile, and nobody's allowed to talk to him.
You know,
and
say-
Dennis doesn't answer my fucking DMs. I message Dennis, you don't answer me back. So who?
You
how
tell
am I
him to
supposed to
Artem,
do this?
I'm so small. I'm only 105. I'm only 105, and you want to match with me?
I'm only 105. Is Dennis saying he's 105? I just weighed 105.
Девон, нас завтра поєдинок.
Yeah.
Нас.
Yeah. You.
Так.
Yeah. No problem, buddy. You
Я
and
ж
me.
тобі говорю, що я завтра
You
тебе
and me,
виграю.
I take your
Так
belt, no
який
problem.
Морозов?
Easy day, Oleg Petrenko, you and me, I crush you. Yeah, and then I get to take home that thing
Так давай
afterwards. There's
сконцентруйся на цьому
little
матчі.
extra. No problem. No problem.
Devon, don't forget, we've got a match tomorrow.
Yeah.
So focus
It's a
focus
training
on
day.
it.
You
I'll
are
be,
my
I'll
training
be
day.
super dominant
Morzov
tomorrow.
is my fight.
I will
bring
run
home the
over
infinity
you.
handle.
You will not have a chance. So you won't be able to talk about this anymore. We'll see. You'll see tomorrow. I'll run over you. I'll be super dominant tomorrow. I'll destroy you. You won't be able to talk about this anymore.
Ti medi prograješ. Ti medi prograješ.
Он не сказал, но я сказал.
Девон, насчет молотка, мы посчитали с друзьями то, что тебе его не достает, не хватает, и мы тебе сделали с друзьями подарок такой, чтобы ты вот был со своим молотком. Можешь его не передавать никому, он вот будет твоим навсегда. Сейчас я вот специально. Друзья передали, сказали отдать в руки.
Me and my friend had a decision. We made a little gift for you, so you will always have the hammer and you will not let it go.
У него даже голос, как у тебя.
Говорит, выздоравливайся.
Tell him how easy that wristband back.
Говорит, очень легко кисть отошла назад.
Easy. And that fucking wrist was like butter. That wrist was like butter. Did you see that wristband back? Did you see that wristband back? Hey, I'm the only one who has any respect for things around here. Okay, you guys want to hide the thing for 6 years? You're hurt now? You're hurt. Be careful tomorrow. You might as well give me this and this, and I'll carry them both around. I'll carry that. I'll carry this. Then get how you roll. I fight you.
Hey guys, real quick. I love everyone. I've been holding the restroom for like 30 minutes.
Monster Michael Todd.
Michael wants to. And hey guys, before we finish everything, I mean, according to my opinion, both Denis Siplenko and Travis Bajan are like two of the best left-hander in the history. So I want them to give this golden gauntlet, the outside, this is, how to say, covered with a gold, 24-karat gold. There are 20 grams of pure gold on this. This is the gauntlet for the strongest left arm in the world. And this is right now, this belongs to Artem Morozov. So I want both Denis Siplenko and Travis Bajan to come to front of the table and present this to Artem Morozov, please.
Yeah, get ready to give it to me tomorrow night, Morozov.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Travis Bajan and Denis Siplenkov going to present the Infinity Gauntlet to Artem Morozov, who is the current overall left-handed champion of the world at East versus West. Tomorrow, Morozov has agreed to put it on the line against a 105-kilogram, no limits Devon Larratt, after Larratt has pulled Oleg Petrenko. The Infinity Gauntlet, worn by Artem Morozov of Kazakhstan. And what a fantastic award that is. He will carry it and will put it on the line tomorrow night against No Limits Devon Larratt. We get a double header here at East versus West 15, just when you think things cannot get any more wild, cannot get any more exciting. Yes, they do.
Yeah, before we finish, first of all, I want to say, Hermes Gasparini said that it's very beautiful, so I would like to ask him, are you interested to have the right arm of it?
Yeah, we will see next year.
Next year, you will see?
It will be fantastic.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I want to ask your opinion about Devon Larratt versus Petrenko, because I want to ask to the special guest, about this match.
I don't know how much power he lost Devon with this cut, but he told me before he's already 115 kilo.
And how do you see him?
About the leverage, I think the favorite is Devon. For the technique, but if Oleg can use floor press, is very strong. This technique, maybe he can.
So you are saying that Petrenko is going to lose his wrist?
I think yes.
You think yes? Okay. Let me ask you Artem Morozov's opinion about Oleg versus Devon.
Учитывая, как сейчас Девон тут распалялся словами, разбрасывался, он потратил очень много энергии, поэтому Олег его выиграет так, что у Девона завтра не возникнет мысли о том, чтобы бороться со мной на левую.
Considering how Devon was talking right now, he got really tired, and tomorrow's Oleg gonna easily beat him, and he will have no thoughts about speaking the way he did right now.
Ну, тут все просто. Болеем за Олега. Все понимают, почему. И поединок будет, я думаю, хороший. И надеюсь, что Олег его выиграет. Достойный пояс останется у него еще долго.
Obviously, I'm gonna be rooting for Oleg. I think we know why. I hope Oleg's gonna crush him tomorrow, and he will keep the belt for a long, long time.
Easy down.
Good luck, young champion. Good luck. Sleep well.
My opinion about tomorrow? Well, yeah, I'm agree with Dennis. And Artyom. Devon spent too much energy here. I don't know how he able to recover from that conversation, but I think 50-50. Probably, yeah, 50-50. They're both strong enough to show us real war tomorrow.
Hey, Kirill, how do you feel about your first match coming into East versus West with a great big W or an even bigger L? Do you think it'll be a big L or a big win?
For me, my first match here?
First match. Do you think it's going to be an injury? Do you think Brian Shaw is just going to crush you? Like how?
That match hasn't happened yet.
No, but like, how do you feel about knowing that you have an inevitable date with the strongest man in the world, and he's going to beat you?
I think it will be good warm-up before I will beat you.
Beat me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look, hey.
I don't want to even start if I don't have a.
You know, Dennis is making you weak by sitting beside him. The first thing I'd suggest is you start training with a Russian that knows how to arm wrestle. Okay, that'd be the first thing I do. Okay, and next thing, I just remove myself from that situation in Moscow you got going on. I'd remove myself. Okay, if you want to ever have a chance to beat me, it's not going to be where you're sitting right now.
We will see.
Well, I already know. You should listen to me.
And you will take your words back.
Let me tell you something. If you try and learn how to arm wrestle through Denis Saplankov, you could maybe win the curl world championships. You can win the standing curl world championships. You're not going to beat me on an arm wrestling table.
I will win this competition, curl.
Yeah, you can win the curl competition.
And we will win all top 10 of East versus West. Just give me a time, brother. Just give me a time.
You're not even going to beat Brian Shaw. You'll lose your first match.
Brian Shaw, it's good warm-up before I come here and beat all of you.
Kirill, let me tell you something.
Nothing personal, guys. Nothing personal.
You just made a big mistake, okay?
Nah.
You just made a big mistake.
Just let me know, what's the timeline? Like, how much time do I
couple
have
years.
to not lose?
2-3 years.
How many?
2-3 years.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll be out with it.
Okay?
Kirill, you got about 20 guys and a couple girls on this table who are going to be giving you a hard time right now.
I don't care.
You better be careful the words that you say. Hey, listen.
I keep my word.
Even Travis is going to beat you right now. Okay?
Right
Even
now,
Travis.
probably yeah. Right now. I'm talking about not right now.
Talking about who?
I'm talking about not right now.
No,
just
not right
give
now.
me a time.
Not right now is this is something
in the next
you can
year we will
always
start.
say. Later.
Not later.
Later,
in the next year we will
later.
start.
Hey, much respect, Kirill. Thank you for coming in the sport. You should listen. Too many. Don't look to the left of you. Don't look there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You don't say I didn't tell you so. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, looks like we are gonna have a beef between Russia and North America, and we will see some other level of competition.
Well, I'm so happy that Team East has chosen their leader in Denis Saplenkov. I'm so happy as a member of Team West knowing that the strategical and the technical aspects will be so fundamentally flawed that y'all need to be 5 times as strong as us before you ever have a chance of beating us on an arm wrestling table.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, here at East versus West, things are a little intense. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, and I'm going to have to call an end to this thing for now, but we do have some VIP questions to bring to the table. If we can get a mic out there, ladies and gents, and we got some VIP questions, which will be coming to us in a moment. I hate to bring that to an end, guys, but we gotta get these guys some sleep before they do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Even Devon's got 2 matches now.
All right, good evening, everyone. Engin, firstly, thank you for holding this event. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you to the guys behind the scenes who are just as incredible. If anyone's thinking about doing a VIP experience, I highly recommend it. Do it. It is incredible.
Thank you, Faz.
All you guys up there, well done. You look amazing. I'm excited for tomorrow. My question is for Devon. Since this match was announced, I followed the prep, the build-up, and to say there's been some adversity is still underplaying it. Starting with the 6-year hiatus of the hammer, we'll just say, and the call-out of Denis, then dealing with the backlash of trying to do the right thing there, then the whole stop Devon moving his shoulder movement, stopping you preloading. I feel like you're initially singled out about that. John Brzezinski kicked you whilst you were down. Even Travis, right next to you, called you a cheater. I mean... together with the Instagram bans and confusion over the brave is for foolhardy people, you're a man of war, a master tactician. You've even been shot twice. If anyone is qualified for the word brave, it's you. With that being said, how has all of this affected your prep, especially since you were dropping from 273 pounds? Thanks.
I'd say that the drop in weight has been a spiritual purification. It has tested my resolve, and I feel like I have executed exactly to the highest of my expectations. When it comes to my actions leading up in this preparation, I feel completely just, no matter the public backlash. Nothing in my heart has told me that I've spoken incorrectly. When it comes to the specifics of the accusations from some of the top in our sport, I have to say that I hold myself to the highest degree of professionalism in this sport. I judge myself based off of victory on the table, and I am honestly disappointed in some of their words, and it just makes me want to fight them more.
Okay, next one.
Hello. Good evening. At first, thank you for the incredible show. I have a question to Vitaly Valetsyn. What has been your most memorable match so far and why?
Это было в 2015 году. Боролся с Александром Гиталой. 12 минут мы стояли с ним в непрерывной борьбе. И этот матч мне больше всего запомнился.
It was in 2015 against Alexander Gitalo. He pulled for 12 minutes without a stop.
Thank you.
Am I the last? Can I be last? No, I want to be last.
I have a question for Engin. Big thanks for the sport, first of all, and good luck to all the athletes for East versus West 15. My question is, when will you get an oxygen machine for the athletes?
Oxygen machine for athletes?
Yes.
Like, for example, for who?
For all athletes.
For all
Me too.
athletes, oxygen machine.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I saw Levon struggle a lot with Hermes. So.
Yeah, but after that, he didn't struggle.
But,
Next time. So
but maybe he used the backup oxygen from after the stage.
okay, so you shouldn't worry. He can do the same thing again. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, guys.
Are we any more questions from the VIPs? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone at home for tuning in and checking out the second half of the presser. We are going to wrap things up here at the Green Park and face these guys off. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Thank you, everybody. Remember, light up the comments. And if you haven't bought East versus West yet, tomorrow night it goes down here in Turkey. Link is in the description. We'll see you in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Green Park Hotel here in Turkey. And we are going to put our athletes head to head so you can see the full card for East versus West 15. Let me get out of here and we can get the focus on the athletes. And we start with our first match. And it is in the ladies at 70 kilograms. Welcome Irina Gladkaya. Irina Gladkaya, multiple European and world champion, taking her bow here at the East versus West, and she will face Brigitta Ivanfe. This match will be on the right arm, 5 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. Brigitta and Irina, both these girls highly decorated, very close matchup in prospect. European and world champions, national champions, the highest pedigree in a 70 kilo section. And we move on to the men's 70s men on the right arm for the title. And the belt going to be got right now by Engin Terzi to bring that up. And Azat Strapyan will be the first of our athletes called to the center who will contest this. And he will be facing Daniil Ustinov. Daniil Ustinov and Azat Strapyan. This is for that world title. 7 rounds therefore, ladies and gentlemen, 7 rounds. And you can see the belt with Engin Terzi. Azat Strapyan and Daniil Ustinov will contest that 7 rounds on the right arm for the world title, our second match. And I got a great view of Ustinov's arm there, and it is evil. It goes down tomorrow. And we move to the men's 105 kilogram class. On the right arm, 5-round duration. Okan Kochak is back, and he will make his bow here at East versus West. And the man he will face is a man who's been creating a lot of excitement around the world, Nugo Shikadze. Turkey and Georgia will face off here. Nugo and Kochak, look at that. Big size differential. Does size matter? We will find out tomorrow. Kochak and Chikadze. Third match on the card here at East versus West 15, and it will go down. Who do you like? Put the comments and tell us who you prefer. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to our next matchup in the men's right arm. Also, this one is for a world title. The first of our athletes, Omer Kozakaglu, is the next of our athletes. And he will be facing the reigning champion of the world. Welcome, Otta Makarov. Kozakoglu of Turkey. Makarov, reigning belt holder. You can see he's got the belt over his shoulder there. Brings it proudly up. And this is for the world title also. 7 rounds. Therefore will be that duration. 7 rounds. Great matchup in prospect. And we move on to the next of our matches. Again, for a world title, ladies and gentlemen. And this one should be a banger. It's in the ladies, 60 kilogram on the right arm. And the first of our athletes hails from Sweden. Please raise it up for the Flame, Carolina Pettersson. And she will be facing this lady, hailing from Bulgaria. Raise it up for Dimitrina Petrova. Brings that world championship belt, Dimitrina. 7-round duration. The girls just sizing each other up. They've met before, but never over 7 rounds. Never at East versus West, and things can change. Dimitrina told everyone she doesn't get top rolled. Carolina's answer, maybe tomorrow, though. You never do know. Ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup that one is. And we move on to the next match on the card. This one is in the men's 95 kilogram in the left arm, and is for the world title. Welcome the first of our athletes representing Georgia. Raise it up for Betkili Oneane. And he will face this man, hailing from Ukraine, Oleg Zhok. 7-round duration. Betkili Oneane, Oleg Zhok. These guys met before at a different weight division. And on that occasion, it was Oleg Zhok with the win for the world title. Now, the holder has the belt on his shoulder. Can Zhok take the win again, or is it Betkili Oneane's time? Incredible matchup in prospect there. And we move on to the next match. It will be at 105 kilograms on the right arm over a 5-round duration. And I'd like you guys to welcome back this man. He hails from and is representing Japan. Raise it up for Yoshinobu Kanai. Yoshi Kanai of Japan, taking his bow here at East versus West. And he will face the mighty athlete from the USA, Todzilla, Todd Hutchins. Todd Hutchins takes some beating. If you look for this guy on power, Yoshinobu Kanai and Todzilla for his own special moves. This one should be Hellfire Yoshi. And Hutchins go down tomorrow in the men's 105 class. And we move up in weight class to the 115 kilogram men's for the world title over 7 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, welcome Rino Masek. Representing Croatia, Rino sneaked under that weight division, and he will face this man, a former AMC champion of the world, Ibrahim Sagov. Size these two athletes up. Ibrahim Sagov, Rino Masek. Who do you like? This one is so intense, and you can see that smile. Engin Terzi's face starting to light up with that one, because that is a match, ladies and gentlemen. Ibrahim Sagov and Rino Masek will go at it tomorrow. Remember, link is in the description. Ladies and gents, if you haven't got it, now would be a good time to get East versus West 15. What a card. And we move to the super heavyweight division, the over 115 on the right arm over 5 rounds. Firstly, welcome this man. He is representing Kazakhstan and is a multiple WAF world champion. Raise it up for Georgi Zeranov. Zeranov, bigger than we've ever seen him, looks like a brick wall, absolutely solid. And he will face this man. He is also a multiple European and world champion, a towering top roller who will try to impose his will on the match, and his name is Vitaly Loletin. 6'7" of him. The man with the height advantage. Can he top roll Zeranov? Massive, massive match in prospect there. And you can see that mental edge can mean everything. And the guy's vying for that right now. East versus West 15 brings together Georgi Zeranov and Vitaly Larratt. World champions head-to-head in the supers, and we move to the next match on the card. And if you hadn't had enough of world title matches, it's another one. This one is ridiculous, and we will see a newcomer to East versus West who is decorated beyond belief. In the 95-kilogram men's right arm match, welcome Georgi Tautiev. Very similar to Larratt. This guy is tall and rangy, loves that top roll. He is going to need it because the man he faces, he's from Georgia, and he is also the reigning East versus West champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Irakli Zirakashvili. What a matchup. Zirakashvili of Georgia, Tautiev. His opponent, top roll specialist, can arm wrestle off the B side, wants to take the wrist of the champion, but can he do so? Many have tried and come up short. Zirakashvili and Tautiev clash tomorrow night. East versus West 15. It is on. And the matches get bigger and more exciting. Maybe this one tops out this incredible card. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, welcome this man. He is hailing from and representing Georgia. Raise it up for Gennady Quickvinya. And his opponent hails from the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Monster Michael Todd. Gennady Quickvinya, Monster Michael Todd. It is on at East versus West 15. The beard struggle. You think? Tomorrow night it goes down, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a matchup. In the men's super heavyweight division. Monster Michael Todd. Gennady Quickvinya, 5 rounds to decide it. Doesn't get any better than that. We go to the welterweight division. Men's right hand for the world title over 7 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, welcome representing Ukraine, Vladimir Mayorha. He has contested for this title once before, but he was bested by this man. He is the reigning champion of the world, and his name is David Samusha. David Samusha of Georgia brings the world championship belt to East versus West 15. It is on the line over 7 rounds here. Do not miss this one. What a battle. We saw them go head-to-head, and it was a war. Mayorov says he's in better shape now than ever. He will need to be to best the champions. Samusha. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Let's notch it up another level and welcome these athletes to the center of the stage in the men's 115 on the left arm for the World Championship title. Ladies and gentlemen, Alejan Muratov is in the house from Kazakhstan. Muratov, explosive, incredibly fast, incredibly powerful. He will try to take the title from Ivan Matyushenko. The World Championship belt is with this man. There is a height differential. Ivan Matyushenko has never looked more ready for an arm wrestling match in his life. The condition is ridiculous. He knows the level of threat represented by Alejan Muratov. And it will go down tomorrow night here at East versus West 15. Who you got, ladies and gentlemen? Tell us in the comments. And while you're there, pick up this pay-per-view for tomorrow's event. East versus West 15. Ladies and gentlemen, one more match left to announce, and it is going to be intense. Firstly, let's introduce the challenger. This man hails from and is representing the great arm wrestling nation of Canada. He is the Soldier Boy Superman from the frozen north. Welcome, no limits, Devon Larratt. And his opponent is the reigning East versus West champion of the world. He hails from and is representing Ukraine. Raise it up and show your love for Oleg Petrenko. For the 105 kilogram world championship title, no limits, Devon Larratt and Oleg Petrenko, who will leave with the title. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, East versus West 15. Here at the Green Park, you will see it go down. World Championship title over 7 rounds. I'm going to leave the last word to the man who put this card together. Engin Terzi, you excited? It's almost time.
Yes, I'm very excited, and this is the best card I have ever set, and I think it's the best in the history. Tomorrow evening, that will be incredible. That will be incredible, and thanks to everyone who has been watching us, and see you guys tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's in the description. Buy it now, East versus West 15. Tomorrow night, Saturday, it's on. We'll see you soon.